how the extremely heavily wounded were being taken care of.
And helped with that.
Yep. And are now completely spent. Meanwhile, Irinax was reading a book. And as everyone sort of regathered back within, well, basically over here, within the claw itself, up here. A sort of party was just about to start. That is where we will continue. John, I don't believe you wanted to do anything in particular, correct?
Not really.
Yep. In that case, I will just tag you on with Undina and Haleth. Just gotta water around with them. Alright, please adjust music volume. Do not let it blow your eardrums.
Actually, if anything, he would probably just be staying back where they slept.
That's fine. In that case, you have Irinax as company, and you just occasionally hear mumbling coming from the bed across you.
I'm not getting frisky before you.
Oh wow, that's weird.
No shit. I don't know why.
I did put the volume down.
I had it at like 10% and it was still so loud that I couldn't hear my own
Yeah,
thoughts.
that's what I'm saying. Like...
Always put it down to like the minimum and then adjust it up, because like the difference in music volume changes really heavily sometimes.
Yeah.
Whilst I'm at this party, can I make some arrows with my mats? I've got 80 gold worth, so I can make 3 pairs of flame arrows potentially. Well, I've got a roll for it now.
Well, I also did tell you that you do need time, so are you just gonna sit there and purely focus on that, or are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna focus on that whilst I'm doing the cooking and stuff. If that's all right. I think it's like an hour.
What arrow are you making?
The flame ones. So I'm making the flame infused because I got the mats for it. 80 gold worth, so I can make 6 arrows. But I'm not gonna make all 6, obviously, in that time period.
How many hours are you taking?
Well, I can't remember. Like, it takes like an hour and a bit, doesn't it, for an hour and a half?
Well, flame infused arrowheads take 8 hours to craft.
Just for one set. Just for 2 hours, it takes 8 hours. Forget it, I'm not doing that. Forget it, I'm not doing that. I'll stay in with the party. I have the mat, so sorry about that.
That is fine. Alright. In that case, John, Irinax. The two of you are in the house. From outside, you do hear sort of like occasional drums, and you can tell that things are sort of starting to happen outside. Are you guys gonna continue just doing your thing, or are you gonna go?
What kind of drum rhythms / songs are they playing?
It is not songs per se, but it's not similar to like the drums of your people, but it's like its own sort of rhythmic take on drums. Just yeah, it isn't quite, you know, a party or anything like that. It's slightly mournful to a certain degree.
Are any windows I can look out through and see if I can what the fuck's going on?
Yeah. As you look out the window, you see sort of directly across you over to the eastern side, you see just this massive bonfire just roaring up several tens of feet high. That's the like main thing you can spot from that distance.
I want to see what everyone else does.
Apparently waiting for iCam connection.
Don't worry about that. Reading a book. I'm learning spells.
Irinax has been doing the same thing that he was doing since like he came back to the room.
Yep.
Which is he's been mumbling things in front of him, occasionally sort of.
Thanks.
It doesn't sound before we go anywhere. It doesn't sound like that.
I would be very concerned if you reading a
Wow.
book was going wee wah wee wah.
There we go. Yeah. Oh my god, I can still fucking hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
You occasionally see him sort of draw these like arcane symbols in the air, and they just sort of appear with like a slight glow, and then disappear and sort of like float back into the. Which spell are you learning, Uranex?
Give me one second. I gave it to myself. Fuck, I can't remember.
Going well. Learning some spell, you can figure it out.
Yeah. I could.
No, I mean you wouldn't know what the fuck it would be anyway.
I'm pretty sure it was that one.
Wasn't it the mini meteors that you wanted?
Yeah, probably. I mean, we could probably. Let me scroll up through the chat and get back to me.
In any case, I'll just sit back down again and just try to collect my thoughts on where we're going next.
What would John be sort of like thinking in that regards?
Probably. How the fuck am I gonna interact with the people in the woods?
Fair.
What kind of BS am I gonna pull to kind of excuse my absence? And if I do have to face against my father, what the fuck do I do?
Yep, fair enough. More of a sort of like solemn thought process in that regards then.
Yeah, a stressed out one.
Alright. In that case, that is what you do. Caldian, Loquig. The two of you arrive back sort of halfway up the mountainside. At this point, everything is sort of more in full swing. There's a lot of people, including some of the injured people that you healed, that you see walking around, still with casts, still with sort of like arms wrapped. The sort of cast that they use more of like this darker brownish paper made from what you can guess the sort of like local trees that you see in the ironwood trees.
Mhm.
There seems to be an entire rhinoceros looking creature with a large sort of club tail that is being slowly roasted, two of them across this massive campfire. The smell sort of like floats even from up there down to you. Can you make me a perception check, both of you?
The passive is not.
Oh, that's Wolf with a secret whisper. Oops, sorry.
Doesn't matter. That's fine.
Just gonna change it to public roll for next time.
26.
You know,
20
both
on.
of you do not see Irnax or John anywhere.
Mhm.
But you can take a relatively educated guess that since both of them sort of prefer the more sort of solitude and peace of, you know, being in a quiet place,
Mhm.
this wouldn't really be anything for them. You do, however, see Undina just chatting with a couple of the locals, and you see Haleth pulling out his arrow making kit, reading a couple things, and immediately putting it back
I'm
inside.
not talking to anyone. I'm like, Plum, dress. No.
I think I was setting up a slackline
Like a-
with someone. That's the last thing I remembered from the
Look at
D&D
this
session.
hobo.
Can you repeat that, Martin?
I was setting up like a slackline, you know, a balancing rope, basically.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you guys were already there. Yeah. You blink for a second, Caldian, and Logwig is doing the conga somewhere in a corner.
Yep.
Yeah,
underneath
with the fire.
Yep,
I
underneath the
remember.
giant fiery rope, nearly singeing off his slightly growing in beard at this point. Undina's in the
Okay.
corner, doing multiple dress things. Got a couple people looking just with like curiosity at what the fuck she's doing.
Hey, Ashwin.
Yes.
I just thought that could I not familiarize myself with the Just so, because I want to make this fire arrow. Can I not like read it thoroughly? Maybe make my my understanding of how to make it a lot easier. 'Cause
Absolutely.
I know not like that. Not like because you said I've got to make certain checks for the first time making it.
Yes.
Maybe the DC goes a bit higher or something.
It will
Close
not.
enough. No.
It is not the understanding per se that is difficult, but it
I was
is
just asking a question.
Yes, it is the process of doing it.
Okay.
Since this is something that it is basically amateur forging with a little bit of
Okay.
magic involved.
Okay.
And since those are things that you do not have experience with, it is gonna be, well, difficult.
That's why I was just asking the question because I know the first time I do it, it's a good chance of me failing it. So that's why I was asking. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. What was I gonna say now? No, forget it. Just carry on. Sorry.
Galdian,
Mhm.
you are alone now. What are you doing?
I am struggling to walk since I jumped to my death and didn't die.
You did.
Yeah, I just sit down.
Yeah, that happens.
Shame. I mean, I can just jump again and then die.
Hey, where's the guy who made us do this? Oh, he's just like a puddle of blood at the very bottom of this list. That's fine.
Okay, that's word is still active. Let's go!
I thought I healed you for like at least 30 or 40,
Yes, you
know?
did. That's why I'm walking and not crawling.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
You're fine until you hit 1 HP, don't you know?
Twice, Aeronex, twice.
Is there next place?
I started
There,
reading
you're
this
next
book twice.
Oh, yes.
No, you only stopped it once.
No, in the morning when you want to start, and then. When...
Oh, it was a different book.
Ah, okay, sorry.
Nerd.
Book. I know about that bitch life.
Yeah, I don't do anything. My idea was just to bring morale a bit up and heal people.
Alright.
Seeing I'm not interacting with anyone at the moment.
That is fine. You sit down.
But
Andita. Yes.
I would like to know who's there. From people I would know. With the
Or are
26.
you looking for anyone in particular, or?
Well, they did say somebody will be there, so
Both of them are currently not to be seen.
Alright.
The old Azur is the one that's sort of in charge of the very comically large skewers, like metal skewers, that he's slowly just rotating the massive rhinoceros.
Oh,
not really
where
bringing
he
much
said
to
he
life.
will make us food, yeah. Alright.
Yep. He's also got like a smaller thing going with just a way too many bags of fish, from the looks of things. Logwig is doing his very own thing. And of the other people that you know to some degree, you see the first Asimar that you spoke with, the one that talked to you after you helped the people, off just sort of in a group of other people, just sort of talking to them, you know, encouraging them, doing his own thing. Adina, as you're blooming between different dresses, you see a sort of small group of like black things moving from quite far away, all sort of like huddled together. A couple torches up in the air. You can see them like moving this way. And as you spot them, you do see that others also spot them, and the conversation grows a bit more hushed, a bit more curious, more people leaning over and taking a look.
I will go, I will go. How do you say that in English? Like,
Do it in Dutch, I guess.
ontvangen?
go and greet them, I guess.
Yeah, greet them.
basically greet them and
Welcome them.
Yeah.
Alright. In that case, ignoring the commotion behind you, you start making your way sort of down the large sloped
I'm
ladders.
still gonna hold a coin in my hand though, because the flat coin, because I don't trust no bitches in this country. What the fuck? I didn't even shot in the head twice.
Alright. You make your way down as the Dwargar meet you about halfway. A little bit more than halfway. They have small stubby legs. Normal stubby legs. Therefore, small stubby legs are smaller. You meet them, and you see there's about 15 of them that seem to have gathered together, made their way here. You can tell that most of them seem young, very young, in the fact that their beards are,
Yeah, I was about to say
Quite short.
beard growth.
yeah, beards are quite short. Most of them don't really have the same amount of scarring that you've seen amongst the older ones. And their hands don't seem quite as, calloused, quite as blackened from the forge. You also do get the feeling that you don't get that immediate hostility that is radiated at you
Yes.
from the others. More of a sort of nervous energy. A couple people looking past you and looking back. And
Just
at the
say-
very front, yep.
Oh.
No,
What's
at the
very
very
front?
front, it's just the same Dwargar that agreed.
Wanted to shut me.
Yes, that one.
Okay, thank you. I'll just greet them. Hey, welcome for coming. You can go over there. They're still roasting the. Looking back. Rhinoceros. Bing.
Renault Plus.
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 Doesn't matter.
Creature.
Doesn't matter.
Come. We'll go. If you want. I'll just go first. I'll go.
Listen, lady, I don't know if this is a good idea.
Why not? It's just a small get together, some food. And if you don't like it, you can go home.
Persuasion.
Really hope I don't fuck those dice over.
Okay,
Yippee!
One sec. Let me take the
They hold my hand and they walk me down.
They definitely do not do that.
Fuck.
One sec. You do not see ale per se, Halep, but you do see sort of like a gathering of mostly Azur and a couple.
Oh, so there's no alcohol.
No, you don't see ale.
I asked for alcohol. I mean, in general, I meant like ale. That's why I just.
If you can let me finish my sentence, then maybe you will understand.
Sorry.
You see a couple Azur in the corner, and one or two Asimar around a large, what seems to be a pen of some sorts. Inside, you see a couple of the larger sort of rhinoceros-looking things wandering around. And next to it, there's just multiple troughs full of this sort of reddish colored liquid, but the strong sort of like burn in the air. You can tell that it's alcohol. And they seem to be doing something, but you're not quite sure what's going on yet.
I'll wait.
Alright. Okay, so Adina, the Dwargar behind you kind of look, murmur amongst each other in a language you do not understand, before the one lead just sort of shrugs. Right. You know what? You're going to eat the meat anyway. If it's poisoned, you will die first.
Exactly.
Go on.
Cool.
Yeah.
I will die first. I don't care. At
Alright.
least I don't have to say hello to my mother and father. You guys gonna have to do that.
Is it me you're looking for? Not if they don't know you weren't with us.
Hogwig, Caldian. The two of you see Adida pop up over the hill again. With a whole bunch of younger Dwargar with her. Caldian, with your sort of general sensitivity to the mood and everything like that, you can tell that people are unsure of how to go about this. From what you've seen of the Dwargar, you know that they don't mix too well. At least the older generation has not mixed too well. Mostly keeping to themselves. And you can tell that the mood is a bit sort of strained at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Dida, you're just standing at the very entrance. You got a lot of people staring at you.
Yeah.
Easy, Calvin, get up.
Seems like we have more people to the party. Is there enough drinks and food? Talking to that one. The one that is on the...
Easily. No problem.
Good. There's nothing to worry about. Come. Fuck. Come. Take a drink. Have a sit. Play a game.
Persuasion.
Jesus Christ.
Dida, you can assist if you have anything to say.
I'm bad at those.
Why do you always do this to me?
I mean, you're the only two that are
You're the one that brought them theoretically, so.
Yeah.
To make them feel less uncomfortable, can I check to see if there's like a spot where they like sit if they do not feel comfortable sitting with other people? And
There are people pretty much everywhere. This is, you know, it's not like some massive, like, stretch of land. This is like a floating fucking, like, pile of rock that's been propped up by nature, pretty much. There is, like, some space next to the old Azur by the fire, because he's just kind of, like, shooed off everyone else, because he wants to focus on his food. But apart from that, most places are pretty full.
you know what? I just say, good job, Caldian.
that's the most you get. I'm like, ah!
Just roll a d10 maybe, you know?
Oh, it's by
Sure.
inspiration,
Oh.
okay.
The inspiration.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
alright, fair enough.
Oh, you did good
Hey,
anyway. Make it
okay.
good. Now D10.
24.
Well, you did PC.
You didn't
You're
that
doing
one
a
out.
great job.
You didn't that one out.
You watch as, once again, they sort of like shuffle around a bit awkwardly. A couple of them just wandering to certain places. Just sort of being very uncertain of what to do. And Calder, you hear like a voice behind you. Right. You've broken your fucking arm and probably everything else. Send a couple of those idiots my way. Make some more meat.
Yeah,
Your
well,
friend caught a couple too many fish.
Well, you heard the man. Give a hand there. Play a game there. Welcome.
You still sound a bit jealous of the fishing.
What? I'm not jealous. I didn't expect to have this much work to do.
Wow.
Be honest, you were impressed. I was pretty impressed.
If you're so impressed, why don't you go marry it?
I'll marry the fish, yes.
I don't think the fish likes you very much.
I know.
It's guess something we fishers have in common.
That is not a nice way to call
Oh,
on
all the
demons.
fish don't like ya.
No. I got slapped by a fish, Kelly.
Yes, it was a sight to behold, right in the center of his face.
Why? But
He's bad at using a fishing rod.
No, I was joking about.
He tried talking to the fish.
I said Undina talked to the fish, brought them up, and then fished them. And I said I can do that too. And I walked up and I threw one of them in. Say, see, look, I said be free, and he's free. And then it just popped back up instead.
Well, it chose to be free, and also give you a slap to the face.
wait, did you catch it in the end at least?
No, it's that.
Oh no, that makes it worse, Alan. Enjoy your
At this
drinks
point,
and food.
as you're all sort of talking, you hear sort of like more of a buzz in the air. Looking up, you see a couple fire elementals hovering above. Not really doing anything, just sort of hovering above.
Existing.
As well as the shrieks of the smaller wyverns, many of them just flying down, perching upon the houses. A couple of them bringing sort of half-eaten food of some sort, and just observing from the looks of things. Andina, you watch as the majority of the Dwergar wander off.
Away?
Well, no, not away, but like sort of into the crowd. You get about 4 or 5 that go straight to the meat, and you see.
If they're gonna go eat, then I will go eat because they said if it's
Yeah,
poison, then we die. That is your fault. So I will eat first, so they can
No,
see.
they
it's
don't.
not
They don't seem to
poisonous.
be eating, but you see the dwarf just sort of like yelling a couple things at them in Dwarvish, and you see they just immediately get up, and go grab a couple of these massive logs, and start moving them in makeshift benches of sorts.
Oh,
Basically setting up a large circle around the central periphery.
if do I see this?
Yes. You have
Can I help them? Like, can
Well,
I? If I see them help, I'll help them.
You can make me a strength check.
Don't have share those, but yeah, I'll help. I'm trying to be nice. I fail.
Oh, it's not fail. What'd you roll?
5.
The rest
I
of
try
you-
to be nice.
The rest of you watch as Hallett attempts to be useful. You see 3 sort of like swarthy little dwarves carrying the log, and then Hallett sort of, on the side, just 2 palms underneath, walking along with them. He is there. He is helping, somewhat.
You need to actually touch the crate.
After hearing that, guess what I'm gonna do now?
I don't know.
No, actually, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do that.
Jump off a dragon as well.
That's fine.
That'll teach him.
I was gonna summon loads of like animals, like apes to carry the stuff then after that comment. But
Okay.
like,
for
imagine me summoning. No, but if I summon them, I was thinking that if I summon them and the Dwargar, they're not really like. They not really trusting on people.
Oh shit!
So if I summon
Right,
them,
there are a bunch of there are a bunch of flints.
they don't really trust.
They are
them.
not going to be shitting on anyone's chest. So,
No,
You know
but they're
what
like magic.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, get attacked, and then like I'm dead. Right, I'm just gonna carry on trying to
At least
help.
you can make a crippled character.
Yeah, at least I can make a crippled character then. Thanks, Mel.
Sorry,
Oh, no.
just trying to help a friend out.
Logwig,
Anyways,
at this point, you still doing your, going under the rope thing. You hear sort of a loud thud as one of the wyverns has now landed down next to you.
do we feed it?
You see the Asabar healer that you saw before walk up to it, pat it on the back, then look at you, Right, are you ready for something a bit more dangerous?
Why not? We're here to have fun, so
Right.
thank you.
Are any of your friends interested in acrobatics? Wyvern
Yes.
riding?
Yes.
Well, she's saying this mostly to Lockwick, so it's like
Oh, sorry.
very like this is a pretty large like.
Yeah. Sorry. Carry on.
Yeah, okay.
I will look if any of them like. Maybe I'm almost.
I mean,
Probably.
you see all of them. You see them all doing their various things. Caldian is sat back down. Undida's
Caldian
really.
looks too fucked.
Undida's doing something. I think.
Caldian broke all his bones, and I'm not gonna carry him all the way on. That's his choice.
Where-
Undina,
What do you
what's
mean?
Undina doing?
I fucking. You,
Undina
you
said-
know what? I remember that next time you drop down dead.
Well, the next time I drop from a cliff on my own purpose, she can blame me for it. And
That is not what I meant.
well,
you can see all three of them just kind of not really doing anything much.
Thank God you have 2 healers in the party.
Don't piss off the healer, man.
I'm gonna quickly go by them. I will quickly walk by them, tap them on the shoulders, and say, "Hey, we're being offered to Wyvern rides. Do you want to join?"
This is to everyone.
Well, the 2 and 3 people I see nearby, right?
Well, I mean, you see them around, so
Who are those people?
well, you three.
Yes. I would love to. I've had some experience in the past with Giant Eagle. And a certain creature.
I will go back then.
Well,
I'll thank the Wyvern as well.
Are you asking Undina and Caldian as well?
Yeah, Yeah, I'm basically doing the same thing with all 3 because I was.
Okay, Undina, Caldian, you've been asked if you were interested in a wyvern ride with extra stakes.
You said that wrong. He asked if he could wipe the party on his own.
Yes.
Considering I almost died last time, I politely declined. Thank you.
Wait, let me check.
I will heal Caldian if he's going for more than.
Wait.
The fact there's consideration is the problem.
Actually,
I'm happy to go and tell Andreas where we all are. If you want to die, I'll tell him.
And Andina,
no, I don't have the spell slot for it. No.
Andina,
What
if
did
I
you wanna
die,
do?
That's
if I
what.
die with my
You do see in the sky that there are multiple wyverns that are now sort of like flying around, a couple of them a bit lower. So it doesn't seem like if someone falls off, they're going to fucking die.
Is this by any chance the one
okay,
I healed
then I'll
before?
come.
Was
I'm
that?
going.
Is this the one I healed before? Or
No, it does not seem to be.
Okay.
I will come then. If I'm not gonna die, I trust them sort of.
Alright. As the two of you, since Caldian hasn't said anything right now, walk forward. Caldian, you see sort of in the overcast sky just these electric blue rings start to form.
Mm-hmm.
6 of them in total, all at like varying altitudes, some of them through these like rocky spires. Sort of like a race course almost.
Mhm.
You see the large electric wyvern see Voltas in the sky creating these things, and you see as they sort of linger for a bit before he goes and just sits down on like a larger spire above the entire thing. As the two of you walk, the Asomar looks at the two of you. Right, perfect. That's 3 of you. We have a couple from our side as well. Right. Rules are very simple. Fastest time to the other side wins. You lose points for hitting any of the rings. And the winner gets this. And she lifts up a about fist-sized diamond. Worth about 350 gold.
So is everyone racing, or is it?
No, well, you can if you want to. The rings are large enough for about 3 of you to go at the same time.
What I was gonna ask, is it our job to, like, make sure they don't fly into it, or do they do it themselves, or how does it work?
You are to control them, to not fly into it. It won't hurt them in any way, but it will be a shock, and it will count as 2 seconds removed of your roll time.
Is that Dex?
What is?
What do you roll for controlling a fucking wyvern?
Animal handling.
Animal handling.
Yes, I'm proficient with it.
I am gonna... Ashwin, if I give myself Owl's Wisdom from Enhance Ability, does it
Yes.
give me advantage on animal handling? Or just on the
If you
wisdom
do
check?
on
Is that-
wisdom. No, it's everything related to wisdom, I believe.
I'm gonna change
It is
myself.
everything related to wisdom.
Okay. So
I'm
quick
gonna
question,
change-
Ashwin, for is there just one kind of sitting for the group, or are we gonna have like each?
So
From-
this is-
from
it's
the
way
looks of
it's going
things-
down.
From the looks of things, you see like 3 people hop off on wyverns, and you see all 3 of them basically try to do it, cheering from the sides, and you see as they get through it in about 30 seconds from one end to the other.
Okay, so we all
So-
get our own wyvern.
Yes, all of you get a wyvern.
Okay.
Which one looks the strongest?
Inside.
I'd like to make the point, it doesn't matter how strong it is.
Oh
you
my
need to
god.
last.
Which
I
one?
got 9 3 times in a row. What?
You're not
Which one?
trying to beat up the rings, you're trying to go fast.
No. I went. Yeah, I was just saying.
Which
you
one
said, like,
seems-
yes.
To be having, seems like to have a fun, like,
Temperament? Or...
yeah. a good temperament.
Also roll me an insight.
'cause-
I'm gonna get a 9 again.
Oh boy.
What are you doing?
we roll it
Well,
inside.
Ashwin knows what's happening. Sorry.
Both of your eyes go towards the same wyvern that is about a head larger, and just sort of sitting on its own, a little bit away from the others.
I am
Just
definitely
not really caring about what's going on, just sort of like scratching its own.
Is there a smaller one?
head. There is a smaller one.
Am I pursuing he is going to it first, or
Yes.
I am gonna
Both of you see it. James, you can. Haleth, you can definitely tell that this is sort of like a very headstrong one.
Yeah. I'm gonna go
Ludwig,
for the headstrong one.
you're sure it's got a fun
Wait,
personality?
actually,
It's
does
just
it seem like
misunderstood.
does it seem like we're going towards it? Wait,
if he goes towards it, I'm not gonna argue about it. I will just go to a different one.
No. It doesn't seem like we're going towards it first.
No,
It's-
because I would
it's
be
just-
looking around.
He
it.
did say he was just looking, so.
All right. I'm gonna go towards it anyway. All right, go on.
Then I will just go to
Pick
the one that remains, because I think Ordina already picked one.
Yeah, Ondina's
The smallest one.
wandered over to the smallest one, which is just kind of like sitting there with like a head under its wing, just
This can either
like
go 2
snoozing,
ways.
basically.
Okay.
Okay. I need to be very careful with my descriptions of creatures, I think.
Yes. I want the big one.
Ludwig, you've just got one that's just sitting there, looks at you, just tilts its head a little bit.
And the question is,
What are you doing?
hello, how do you do, Mr. Wyvern?
I
Do not-
need-
Can speak Draconic.
I need all 3 of you to roll me animal handling checks.
Yeah, I gave myself Lance ability.
Yes.
I'm
Hey, okay, I
I've got
need to
I've got
stop-
proficiency, so do I just roll in one?
Yippee!
I'm just gonna do the
understand my
next one
wyvern.
in public, so
Do I only roll one? Like, if I-
Yes, you have proficiency. That
Oh.
does not mean you roll twice.
Oh, science.
Me and mine are besties now.
Good thing that
Well,
I'm
it doesn't matter which one we take here, Ashwin. But now, from now on, I will stop whispering so people also see it.
Give me a
Are we
second.
best buddies?
Oh yeah, you GM rolled it.
We are best friends. Why are you rolling?
I
Yes.
think he.
I forgot,
forgets
but forgot to put it back after I did it last session, and I've just been DM rolling the entire time.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
look, you got a nat 20, but I still got one up.
Yeah, but that don't matter. I'm better at you.
All right. Logwig. Yours doesn't really seem to mind much. Not really much resistance. You do, however, realize that the wyverns do not have saddles of any sorts.
Oh,
Oh
So
no.
you have to like sort of like seat yourself amongst like the spikes on its back.
how spiky
They're
is
poisonous,
it?
right?
Is
They're
it?
quite spiky. Yeah, they are poisonous.
Ah! Wonderful.
More the tail spikes, but yeah.
Well, good thing I've kind of have ranger clothes, so they should be somewhat thicker leather. I don't wear a dress right now because that would be potentially painful.
Why do you wear a dress?
No, I mean more.
That's the
towards
question
other
I
players.
want to ask. That's why
Because
Do
I
you
think
or do you
Ordina.
not feel bonita? I feel bonita.
Because I was more saying at least I'm not wearing a dress. Looks at Ondina.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
That's
boom
the
it,
way I
and
mean
now
it.
I have like really cool dragon rider armor.
Oh no.
Thank you for the heads up.
Do you now feel bonita?
Ashwin, how will it work, man?
Give me a second.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
no,
was about to
it makes sense. Yeah. You're gonna have to just do it, Robin.
What are you doing?
Alright. I will just hold my holy symbol and cast divination.
Wait, you can ask. Can I have a wyvern, please?
I'm gonna ask who's gonna win this race.
Who's gonna win the race?
Ah no! That shouldn't! That shouldn't!
You can't do that. You're gonna make a bet, aren't you? You're gonna be. Oh my. Wait, actually, I want him. Yeah, that's a valid reason.
Jesus Christ!
You see as the symbol shakes for a little bit, before it tilts a bit to the side. Then you just hear in your head, Are you actually asking Eldad this? You cannot be serious.
It's for the greater good. That's the money.
Fine. And in order to do this, I need to message you through something.
Okay.
Nice.
I swear to fucking God, I will.
I hope I win.
I will stun the time for this if this is something that's gonna work for you.
Did he roll a D100 and actually?
Anger.
I think it's only gonna give him like a bonus or something.
All of you, please roll whatever I asked of you in GM.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ask anything of me?
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah, no, not yet.
Oh. Can I count the first one?
I need 3 d.
So, I mean, wait,
Okay.
I'll get it over. Yeah.
Whisper or public?
GM.
Oh,
Uh-oh. It gradually goes...
I'm quite happy with that.
Oh wait, I have advantage on all of those.
You have
Give me a
advantage,
sec.
yeah.
Now I have to type that 6 I'm gonna copy paste it real quick.
Do I have advantage?
no,
No,
we
I
cheated.
cheated.
Okay. I'm still quite happy with this.
Whew.
Unless one of you has like a...
I'm pretty happy with mine. to be honest.
unless Ondina has like a dumb buff on this, it should be fine on my side.
I would not buff myself to win a game.
No, but I mean, just you know, you're a bard, so you might have like proficiency plus 20 or some dumb shit like that. I don't know.
No, it's a +5 for animal handling because
okay,
I chose other stuff to be.
Now the
important
big
for me.
question: is it a total? Is it the lowest? What are we doing here?
I just want to say, what is your plus on survival?
Survival.
Hmm.
Why are you asking survival?
Just tell me. I just want to know.
You want to know my survival?
Yes, I'm Martin's.
Oh, okay. I'll
Why
tell
would
you my
you need to know
survival.
that?
Yeah, I'm saying, why would you need to know my survival?
That
do it.
sounds almost like you want to cast something that requires a survival roll against it.
No, there's no survival.
I just want to know
I'm
if
just
you guys
curious.
survival is
I
higher
I
than mine.
happen to want to know before
You
I
said
put
we
it in
rolled
rage, I'm
survival.
fighting you.
No, I'm just asking you what your
I know,
plus
I
is
know,
on survival,
yeah,
so I can
just-
see if mine is higher than yours.
Yeah,
you
yours
fucking
is higher.
dinguses.
Yours is higher, but who said we rolled survival?
Plus 50.
I'm gonna command my wyvern to kick his ass.
Interference.
You see, that sounds more like a back save to me.
Alright, hey, let's go. I'm curious now. I'm curious. Go on.
All right.
Ask for your survival because of
In that case, Odita, your wyvern like doesn't even move. Like it looks up under its wing for a second as you like get on its back, and then just like basically just flattens itself on the ground, just waiting.
Oh!
Lockwing, you get on yours, shakes a little bit, spreads out the wings a couple times. Hallett, as you attempt to get on your wyvern's back, you just duck and are nearly hit by its tail. It turns around, just snaps at you. But with a little bit of meat that stops you from the Azure, and about a minute or two of just getting it to calm down. At some point, we're just like chewing on a leg. It calms down enough for you to get on its back. Alright, one sec.
That is very bonita, Alex.
I would basically, in this time, I'm gonna try to get like a general feel of like how strong I should steer with. Like, I'm just gonna have small chat and kind of ask him like, hey, if I do this, can you do this? Kind of like, you know, making
Can you communicate?
general. I can talk Draconic and I can try to get a positive or negative response.
One sec.
Like, they are kind of sentient creatures, right? They can understand my language, maybe.
They can. I do not believe base wyverns speak Draconic.
Martin, they'd be sentient because they're alive.
Okay,
That
I'm
is-
sorry, I'm dyslexic and I don't know the
That-
different specific words. The one where they
I
can
guess
actually
the
think
word
and
would be
make
intelligent, I guess, in that regard.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
If they're intelligent creatures, yeah.
they're not intelligent enough to speak language. However, from what you can tell, the words that are being spoken to like command the wyverns to do things seem to be spoken in Draconic. So you emulate whatever you can, and the wyvern does respond to you in a certain way, and does sort of like seem to somewhat understand what you want from it.
And just kind of get a genuine positive vibes going. That's
Alright. In that case, all three of the wyverns line up at the very precipice. Is there anything any of you three would do?
Me. I
look at
I
the,
would wrap. I would. I'd wrap a little remains of the rope around the neck so I can just have more firm grip, or somewhere I can grip onto. And are we all running together?
All of you three, you see the various rings in front of you,
Yeah.
and it does seem like you're running the gauntlet together.
I'm gonna hold up my action. I'm gonna message you.
Okay.
If you're shooting me, just fucking know that I will end your life. Right there and then. With my tiny wyvern.
So the rules, as far as I got them, are try not to
I will
bump
fade
into other
direction.
people because time goes off. Don't hit the rings, but go through them. And that's about it for the rules.
The rules are also, no
Don't-
dirty
don't-
fighting.
Oh, you didn't say that. That's a shame. That was gonna be good. That.
This is,
It would have been-
purely a test of skill in that sense.
So
If you can get away when doing something sneakily, that is for you to figure out.
Ash, you've got a problem with what you've just said.
Yeah.
You said it's a test of skill. Nobody in this party has any skill.
I was
Yeah.
thinking that too.
I believe in you guys. Luck is also a skill.
Yeah.
I just want to say that a performance is a skill, and I'm pretty darn good at it. Look at my tea. My tea is amazing.
it's a shame no one
Like-
checked who was cheating beforehand.
I mean, it's not cheating, right? To
I'm not cheating.
enhancing her own ability. It's not going to make her any better at,
Driving a fucking wyvern to the store.
In that case, the three of you jump off, slide. And now I have to look at what you guys rolled. That's gonna be fun.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I thought I rolled against Chaldean's thing. That's what I was.
No.
No.
Okay. Oh no.
Robin will have a conversation on that as soon as we're done here then.
I hope he's put his money on me because I'm clearly gonna win. Joking.
In that case, Logwick, Undina, Alet, all three of you jump off. And surprisingly, for the first stretch, for the first 3 rings, all of you are neck and neck. The larger wyvern sort of initially shoving the small one away, just like with a flick of its tail. But the smaller one managing to sort of dive, using its smaller build to stay directly underneath.
Wouldn't that
in
already be
competition.
minus points?
Well,
Because it's
it's-
an attack.
It's not, well,
An attack.
not
Something I've just told him to fucking do. Yeah, wyvern, fucking hit her. No,
Yeah,
it's
the wyvern is doing the wyvern thing in that
Ah.
sense. It is being dominant. However, Ondita, you fall behind just the tiniest of slivers due to having to reposition there. Halit, you and Logwig are neck on neck through the 3rd ring. However, as it continues, Ondita, your wyvern, as small as it is, unfortunately, starts to fall a little bit further behind as the more powerful wing beats of the bigger one. And somehow Logwig's aerodynamics keep both of them going. Halit, you are currently at the very front of the pack. And towards the very end, Ondita, your wyvern, due to it being more of a diving thing, slowly catches up towards the last ring. But unfortunately, it is too late, as the largest wyvern, spreading its wings open, dives through the final ring.
Temporal shunt.
It is not an attack, so it does not.
It doesn't have to be an attack, does it?
I think it has to be an attack.
He attacked me before.
I do not believe that counts.
It fucking
All-
counts!
all
What do
I'm
you mean?
saying, all I'm saying.
I thought you were gonna let me catch up until the middle and then let me drop off because I felt like I rolled that way. But
All I'm saying is,
what did you roll?
A nat 20
I
You
also
gotta-
rolled a net 20.
at the
Yeah,
end.
Both of you rolled a nat 20 at the middle part, if I'm not mistaken.
Ah, that's
I
why
rolled it. I rolled it at the end.
I don't think you did.
Yeah, I rolled a 27 at the end, and I rolled a 14 in the middle.
Ah,
So I rolled
okay,
21
yeah.
in the
There's
middle.
there's also the
What?
+7 in
If you roll a
instead of the
14.
+3.
No, I rolled a natural 14. I got a 21
Yeah, he has
plus 7.
for animal handling.
Ah, that's why my rolls, because I only have a +3.
It's not
But
that,
I
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I rolled an 18, a 20, and then 12.
I rolled a 10, a 21, and a 27. Like I said, I already won from the get go, and then I got the nat 20. I was like, yep.
No,
and I picked the bigger one.
in the numbers,
Should've
I
fucking
rolled a
commanded it
21, a
yourself.
23, and a 15, but I just rolled really high, but I had a shit modifier.
Yep.
But it
To
was
be
fun.
honest, I have the experience, technically, so
That's fine.
At this point, Keldin,
What are you gonna do with a diamond?
You see the
Oh.
drum.
You wanna be revived?
I mean, he can give you the drum. Or
I could also just give it to our cleric.
At this
Are
point,
you dating me or him?
Roman, will you
he's
go out
dating
with
none.
me?
He's dating none of you in this yet. At this point, at the end of the wyvern races, sort of like flames go up, cheers go up, the drums start to pick up. Galdian, you just hear groans from the three people next to you as they just look at you. Right, we said value of about 50 gold.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want?
Nah, whatever you have, it doesn't matter. I'll call.
I have a boot. Would you like my boot?
I don't think they will fit me. I don't want to rob you of anything.
Ah, I should have bet on the big fucking one. God damn it. Alright,
Do you have some incense? I would like to summon my familiar back.
Well, the Astabar over there probably has some.
Well, then you can be up.
You asked for a diamond dust. Fine,
Yes.
100 gold of diamond dust from the two of us.
Works.
Deal.
Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you.
Ah, fucking silver-tongued bastard, you. And you see as they sort of grumbling wander off. You see the Asabar just sort of feel through his pouches, pull out a thing. 40 gold?
Sure.
Kind of running a bit low on incense. There you go.
Yeah. Thank you. Zolfit, I miss you.
When I go into another cave.
I'll summon you like, hey, he survived longer than your deer, so shut up.
Hey, his deer survived for a bit in the Ashlands, while it was in the fortress. For a bit.
Yeah, that's the one place he survived in.
Oh wait, no, not that one. What the fuck? Why does that one side look so mean?
He also lived a decent amount of time once in the city.
Oh, true.
It has, however, died the most horrific fucking death.
It did.
Actually turned to meat paste multiple times. And
Don't
also
forget the time
boiled
we
alive.
deep fried him. Yeah.
I Yoshi'd him once.
Martin didn't read the Minecraft guide to making obsidian. He threw his horse in there instead. Yep. At this point, Hallett, as you land, cheers coming around. You see as the Asabar walks over, lifts your hand, grin on her face. And we have a winner. Congrats. She hands
Thank
you the diamond. 350 gold worth. Fucking write it down, because if you do not write it down, I will not give it to you.
I'll write it down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry about the pot still. I still have the pot in my inventory, but I don't own it as my own, I think. I distribute it among the people. Everyone.
I want to spend time with the Twyver. feed it in water.
Alright,
try to
roll me
clean
another
it.
round of handling.
Yeah.
I hope
that's
you're
where I
not one on
failed.
this one. So it eats you.
18.
Fuck.
I would look at my wife and then say thank you for the very much fun time. Do you
I'm
want
gonna
something
give
to
it-
drink or eat?
Sorry, what did you say, Bart?
Oh no, do you think first?
No, just finish your sentence so I can.
Do you want something to drink or eat?
That is too complicated for it. So it just kind of looks at you, like scratches its nose. As for you, what do you want to do, James?
I wanted to feed it meat. And
Yeah.
just like spend time with it and just like like I said, just thank it and just chill with it.
At this point, you turn around, you see several of the Azur and a couple of the Duergar sort of standing by these massive, like, drums, which seem to be, like, animal fur, like, drawn taut over, like, this, central, like, bone cylinder, just rhythmically smacking it from both sides. You can tell that people are now gathering at the central fire. Meat is being sort of, like, cut down. You see a massive fire giant standing by the thing, just chopping pieces off, handing it
One
over.
that doesn't try killing us?
It is the same one that Logwig met when he heard about the screaming trees.
Ah yeah.
Oh no. Yeah. I shall get up from my wife into change back into a dress. Give headbutt. Oh, what's happening? Hello?
Hi.
Over here.
Oh, what the
I am.
hell? Oh,
Wee.
give head pad, give food, and then teleport.
Teleport?
I think now it's dead.
Now you might have gone.
See, just dimension doored out of there.
I am. By the way, I'm gonna once I've won, I'm gonna go get the food, obviously, and feed the dragon. But I've just as I pass it by Kaladin, I'll pass him the 350 gold diamond, so I don't
So
lose
it's
it.
in my inventory now.
Yeah,
I'll.
that's fair. Because you're the only one who's gonna use it.
I'll just. No, I mean, Undine can use it as well. I'll just smile, like happy.
Oh, yeah, I will do that
Being
first. Yeah.
cheerful.
Are you alright?
Oh, yeah. It seems like I'm making bank today. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm assuming you bet on me.
What do you mean? I did not bet.
Say what you want to say.
You see the Asabar standing by? Oh no, he definitely bet on you. Bastard fucking.
Yes.
Catch one of a bastard, he gave me a discount, but he took my shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I have experience with flying.
You see two more dwarves like walking over with just like two pouches as they just to Caldian.
As Caldin already knows my experience. Previous experience. That's what I assumed he bet on me.
Well-
I have no idea about your previous
Should've-
experience.
You
Should have
do.
crashed into a wall. But that's my bad.
Next time we'll bet with gunning them down.
I
I'm
like
not.
I have a pretty mean right hook. You chuck a stone pretty far.
Wanna bet on that? no.
Don't you even get started, you bastard.
Yes.
Or the next thing flying off this cliff will be you.
I'm in.
Can't even. I volunteer.
No, I don't have featherfall.
Caldin, if you you should have joined us, really, to be honest.
I pretty sure you find my splat on the ground when Undina healed me. I'm still.
By the way, are you still like this? He's still got loads of broken bones. Have you
I
actually
mean,
got?
bruises and all that. Yeah.
I mean, has you got like a condition? Like, is it a condition against him?
No, it's just
No.
flavor.
Caldian, at this point you see the dwarves have also come back with like multiple sort of like tankards. One of them just like passes you one.
Ah, thank
Alright, in loss, in victory, we drink. Come, join us.
you. Hurry. do you? I don't know.
Can you walk bare feet on this fucking ashlands, or will you burn your feet
Yes.
away?
It is not that hot.
Good.
The area here is pretty temperate.
What are the odds? What are the odds I can probably get that?
With your animal handling, the wyvern takes the food, and then just sort of like turns its head away. Just
I'm just gonna sit next to him and compare and just pet it and give it
Sure.
more food. And
Yeah.
that's me all the rest of the evening. And the rest of the time I'm staying here, I am just gonna be feeding the animal, petting it, and I'm gonna name it.
You know, it's gonna be full at one point.
You know what? I'm gonna name it, Leaf. I'm gonna if I can get it.
Oh
Onita,
my
with
God.
with your roll, and from the fact that your wyvern is the most docile, you just get like it makes like a weird sort of like sound,
Hashtag force.
and you get like a slight head bump as it like takes the meat and also sort of like sits down. I might have made a mistake, guys.
Yeah, I am definitely petting these. I am befriending this
It's
fucking
like-
wyvern before we leave.
Ashton, this is the moment where you should
You
retcon
fucked up.
everything.
I'm rolling everything. I am going to buy this wyvern. I don't give a fuck.
It's not something to be bought.
Oh well, I'm going to befriend it then. I'm
Do
going.
you not heed the warning of fucking Daenerys Stormborn, the fucking Queen of the Andals, Protector
Yeah.
of the Realm?
Yeah, that's
Why-
why. By the way, that's why I picked it.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I want to stay with this thing, but I'm not.
You sure you could have it pretty well if it's so docile and likes you?
Doctor.
that case,
That means it's
I told you what I would do, Ashwin, after
yeah,
that.
you pet it, and then sort of like a little thing, a little flurry of flowers, you disappear and appear next to what you see. Two of the Duergar just sort of like poking at the meat, and you appear next to them, and immediately you just have them
Sorry,
whack.
it's quicker this way.
Quicker for a heart attack.
I forget that you guys don't do this type of thing often.
No,
My bad.
no, we do not.
They give me
First
taste
time,
of food
actually.
For you.
You see,
then
you
they
can
kinda
tell. Yeah, you can tell as you see them, they look more at ease. You can also
Oh.
tell that a couple of them have been drinking, like more sort of like red cheeks.
Cute. Adopting one of those as well. I will taste the food.
Yeah. You look up
What
at the
up?
fire giant who just looks down at you. Takes his like massive ass knife, just like slices a little bit off,
Tiny piece.
and just like tosses it to you. There are no plates here. You catch it and it's sort of like just like this wet, like meaty feeling that like.
Oh
softens you up.
no!
And you can tell like these sort of like it smells nice. It smells quite good. Aromatic. But it is like dripping juices all over like the floor.
I
Thank you, Ashwin. I'm hungry.
what does this taste like?
Purple.
Rhinoceros and rock.
You know the SpongeBob word thing where he goes like.
Alright.
Is
Think
it?
about it. It is
Yeah.
the like tough, sort of sinewy meat. The taste itself is quite nice. It's sort of like a roasted, like barbecue flavor. The smokiness that it's gotten from the slow roasting.
Hey,
But
that's
it
really
is-
good.
Difficult for you to eat. You have to like chew through it quite a lot.
I'm not gonna charm the wyvern.
Charm does not last indefinitely.
No, just no.
And it also will know that I did it.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I forgot.
Actually,
Well, it
for
depends on the
for
charm,
my-
I guess.
for my one, it's DM's choice.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think
Seeing,
for
seeing what you've done, See the two Dwargar just look at each other, shrug, and just kind of bring out these like 2 knives, just like start hacking into the thing themselves.
Did you bring those?
Yes,
Did you make them yourselves?
yes.
I'll just nod a smile. I'm
Every
also
Dwargar
gonna.
makes his own tools.
No, I'm not gonna court a wife either. Stop it, you buffoon.
No, we need Wyvern. We need him.
I'm
I
just
think
gonna.
Kurt
look at them
agrees.
like-
Kurt agrees.
I'm just gonna
Research.
look at them.
Research purposes.
No!
I have a research
gonna-
target then.
Alright, quiet.
I'm just
Go ahead,
gonna
Abigail.
like nod at them, smiling, and then, oh yeah, give me a second, and I'm gonna write a message to John asking him if, message not sending. There's food ready to be served. If you want a bit, you can come to the feast. It's down the hill.
Am I allowed to respond?
You are allowed to respond. It is a sending.
Even if it was a message, you would have been.
Yes, but he's not in range for message.
Definitely not.
Sorry. Did my mic pick that up, or was there?
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay, good.
I did it. I only
He
had
said sorry.
Yeah, no, I was. Then it,
To be fair, that sounds like a John
then
answer.
it didn't pick up everything.
Oh, okay.
No. Okay.
I thought it was just a John answer.
No,
Sorry.
no, it was sorry, not interested.
Are you gonna ask Iranax at least, or are you just gonna have to wait like an hour, 45 minutes, and then be like, Iranax?
I mean, you only said me, and Iranax is completely engulfed in this book, so.
That makes sense. Well, fuck these guys then.
Doing
starve.
way more important things than trying to kill us.
Well, then fucking starve, I guess. Because there's no food in the house. You gonna eat tea leaves? Good luck.
Yeah.
We're gonna ignore the rations that we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those days are so delicious. Every single day of your life.
Listen, let my character sit and just think about how we're
Yeah,
going
no,
to go
no,
back
no,
to the
no,
one
no,
place
no,
he
no.
doesn't want to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
back
yeah.
In
Yeah.
peace.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Now
Ash,
I'm
you
not
replied-
pissed for you when we're going back to the ocean.
Go ahead, Helen.
I asked the shit. I'm gonna go see anyone around me that knows how, what wyverns like and find where they like getting patched.
Yeah, from what you can tell, the Asabar that you saw leading sort of the like little hut of healing seems to be the one that's currently just feeding the rest of the wyverns. You do walk over to him. He does look at you. Well then, good flying.
Hi, yeah, thank you. I just wondering, what do wyverns?
You're cutting in and out.
What do wyverns like? When
All sorts of stuff. The ones over here generally fly around eating stuff from the ashlands, sometimes at the edge of the woods. Meat, mostly.
I'm only asking because I've grown to like that one.
Right.
I want to befriend him, unless I can't.
The wyverns stay here and allow us to work with them by, well, the influence of. And it just points at the Obsidian Fortress.
So if I go to the Obsidian Fortress, maybe.
Repeat that because you're cutting in and out.
I don't know why. I think my Discord's playing up a bit. I don't know
Just
why.
repeat it, James.
I said so if I wanted to befriend a wyvern, I'd have to go to Obsidian Fortress.
Well, the wyverns do their own thing. If you, I don't think that's something against trying to befriend them. I don't really befriend them. They like me because I feed them.
Yeah. Well, like I said, what else do you like then? Like I said, I picked the biggest of the bunch.
Well, they like other wyverns. They able to become a wyvern?
No. That's one off the checkbook.
I can sort that issue out.
Polymorph!
I have a.
Can you?
Well, no,
Yeah,
true,
you can.
true polymorph can do it. Polymorph cannot.
I can give it. I'm making him a baby wyvern.
That is, also not, that is still not a beast. Polymorph does.
Anything else like where head pats or stuff like that?
I mean, whatever works for you might not work for someone else. Each wyvern's different. They are wild creatures from.
Yes, I know. I'm just saying, is there any certain areas like they're sensitive, so I don't hurt them, and then get
Well,
Jump.
don't touch their tails. They don't usually like that. And that'll usually end with you taking a swift trip to the healing hut over there.
nice.
Unless you're immune to poison. But
I can survive a little bit.
well, in that case, you will limp to the healing hut. You don't have to be carried there. Otherwise,
That's another reason why I'm very interested.
well, they're scaly. They're scaly creatures. Not really the most cuddly thing on the planet.
Oh, I know, but every animal likes attention of some sort.
Well, it's not an animal, but if you could find some way to go about it, be my guest.
Okay, so just don't touch a tail, and I'm fine.
Avoid the tails, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go over him. Avoid the tail. Probably mount it again
Oh,
and just pet it on the
It
back.
is currently eating.
Oh, I know. Not after it's eaten, obviously. Not. I don't want to. That's like a danger. Yeah.
I will need you to roll me another animal handling then.
that thing is gonna eat you.
Can I GM it? So the others don't know.
GM.
I'm out of spell slot. And you gave me the
Same.
diamond
I
not
cannot
dinner,
remove
so-
the venom today. Just so you know.
I can still. It's
Oh, I
fine.
failed. I regret GM rolling it.
So,
I
real quick, you've just been, just chilling, getting a little bit of food. You see a salad, determined, turns around, heads over to the wyvern. You see as he waits patiently for a little bit as he finishes eating. Hallet, the wyvern, gives you the same look it did when you first approached it, which was just, what do you do?
yeah.
And with your sort of confidence of winning the race with this thing, and, the fact that it hasn't tried to kill you yet, you
Yeah.
once again attempt to climb on top of it.
Yeah.
Logwick, this is when you see just like sort of like a light puff of smoke come out from its mouth.
Oh.
Uh,
I'm gonna sit down and watch.
Hallet, I need you to
If only he had popcorn, but instead he has like a ram
Um, I am going. I can use absorb elements, can't I, as a reaction?
no, make me a dex save. It's not a fire. You're not getting a fireball.
Okay.
Yet. But it was a warning, definitely.
It's more of a social cue, and you just flat out ignored it.
27. That's a pretty good roll.
By the way, I'm gonna carry on trying whatever happens. By the way.
Oh no!
Oh
no, no.
my god, you're gonna get fried!
Well, there goes your option of befriending.
No,
the wyvern.
you gotta dance with fire if you want something, you know. Play
I
with
don't know
fire.
if annoying the creature that is annoyed at you is going to make it any more favorable.
Hey, he just won a diamond. He wants to use it.
Yeah, that's what it was. Exactly. That is exactly the case. I am taking the risk.
You
Yeah, again, I'm out
You
of
sort of
spell
like
slot.
you sort of roll to the side as like you hear a loud crack as the stinger of the wyvern is just stabbed into the ground next to you. And you see as it turns around, raises its wings out, and the hood on its back kind of comes up a little as it hisses at you.
I'm gonna open try to make myself
Don't say bigger.
smaller because they don't I don't want to seem as aggressive.
Logwig, you look at it, and it just seems bewildered at this point. Confused.
Like I said, if I try to be bigger, then it'll think I was aggressive.
Hallet-
Like,
It just snorts one more time and then jumps off.
Uh,
I'm sorry, man. That's a 9.
Do not disturb mine.
He goes from ever to ever. But you want to be my friend?
How are you doing?
no, this is such a shame. I wanted the big one. I'm not getting
Oh
the
my
big
God.
one.
The one that
This-
Logwig was riding is also fucked off. The one that Onita was riding is now sleeping on a roof.
I swear to God, if you disturb my child,
I'm not getting it. So I'm not gonna bother. I'm really upset now. I rolled a 9. I was so
I'm gonna
sad.
post something and it's gonna be like Undina.
I rolled a 2. Mel jinxed me, pro. Like, I'm gonna remember this, babe. I'm gonna jinx you.
No! God, no!
Yeah. Yeah.
God, no!
Okay, thank you. I'm
You
assuming-
want to know the big mistake you made with
Okay.
with Ondina's one? You made it sound too much like a cat.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the one big mistake.
You agree with me? Next time she does a roll, that one.
No. I found something way more concerning. I was just double checking exactly what type of creature wyverns are, and if you put R wyverns and then put B, the top result is breedable. Into Google.
There are too many people that are down bad for fucking Mark Zuckerberg, lizard lovers.
I mean, to be fair, the next one under is for Ark specifically, but
Alright, we're not even going there. Yes, Jay.
Would it be alright if I go to shop whilst you guys carry on playing? I'm just gonna.
Yeah, if you want to, that's
yeah.
fine.
Okay, cool. I'll be back when I'm back. I'll let you know when I'm back. Just
yep.
muting it.
Irinax is still doing his fucking thing. How many hours is your thing?
no, like 6 or some shit.
You are basically not doing anything until the next day comes. Logwig, are you doing
Oh.
anything?
Well, enjoying some food, slacklining a bit.
Alright.
Maybe looking at the cat-like wyvern a bit,
It's just snoozing on the roof.
because it sounds fucking adorable. I'm not gonna lie.
It is pretty adorable.
So unless something happens, I will probably just mainly just enjoy the nice food, some fun activities.
In that case, for those of you that are here, it has been a long journey. Even for those that have not been here, but you guys have gone through quite a lot. A lot without having a break. Most of the time with the odds stacked against you. However, you finally have some time where you know that things are coming. You know that there are things that you need to do. But today is a day where you can just relax, let loose a little bit, enjoy yourselves. And so you do. Whether it is just arm wrestling, riding wyverns, playing with any of the other random animals that seem to be there, just chatting, whatever it may be. You spend your time there. Khaldun, at some point, as you're sitting next to the fire, you see two people sit down next to you. One of them being Zundrir, the leader of the Aasimar. The one that you talked to at the hut. The other one being a figure just wearing a cloak. Just a regular old sort of reddish cloak. Well, everything seems to be going on nicely here.
It does. People are having fun. So to say.
Yeah. And even the Duergar have joined in. To some extent.
It seems like Ondina did a good job getting everybody. Well,
So she did.
some of them at least.
I should thank her. Well, some is better than expected. The older generation has been through too much. But my hope is the younger ones will realize that the outside world isn't so bad. And it seems they are doing so. Slowly.
It is not that bad if you share the load. Not carry it by your.
Sometimes you're the only one that can carry the load. I just came to see how everything was going. I think I'll wander around a little bit. But I don't think there's any need to make a big fuss.
No, I don't think it needs to be pointed out. I think just let it happen. And let everybody take their lessons of the day, so to say. There's no need to lecture or have big speeches.
Galdian, you haven't been around here long enough. In the fortress there is no speech.
In that case, I changed my answer.
There is only leading by example. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Seems to want to say something, but then thinks better of it. Gets up.
Do I notice that he wanted to say?
She wants to say.
She.
It's Lonastra, not Teostra.
Mm-hmm.
You see slight hesitation, and then
If you want to say something, stop. Don't hold back.
we'll talk tomorrow. Today, all of you deserve a rest. And she gets up and wanders off. Just two different groups of people, just chatting.
Yep. Who was the Azimar then? Or did she change shape?
The Asabar is the one that you met at the very start with the male Asabar, the one that said he was the leader of the Asabar here.
Okay.
Sitting down next to you, just you get past a tankard. So, my sisters talked a lot about you. All of you.
I don't know. What did they say?
No. She said she helped you get to the Ashlands. And didn't really need much helping.
Oh, believe me. We did.
She said you were all pretty good at the fight. You made your way through our holy site, I guess. Beat our guardian. Basically did the trial. How's she doing? I haven't heard from her since the last time she set out.
Honestly, haven't heard from her in the last few days. Or did I message her? I don't remember.
You did, but you didn't get a reply because the message didn't seem to reach.
Okay.
You tried messaging both Druskar and thing.
Yeah. She was well last time I left her.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Mm.
She wasn't in the city when it fell, right?
I believe they were chasing someone with some people from Crossroads. I don't know if you're familiar.
Well, having her as my sister, I know more about the, I guess, outside world than most here do.
Where on?
I know she knew the people at Crossroads. Well, I was hoping for something that's a bit more conclusive, but it's good to hear she was fine before.
Once I'm rested, I'll try to contact her again.
Just get a pat on your shoulder. Don't worry. There have been times where she's been gone for longer.
Yes. But considering the nature of her mission, I would like to have my own confirmation as well.
Very well.
I'll let you know if I have news.
Just get like a nod. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Of course.
I wish you the best of luck in what you have going on ahead.
Thank you.
At this point, Logwig and Caldian, you see the commotion dying down a little bit, and a commotion starting a bit elsewhere.
Mhm.
You see Undina has just been wandering around, sort of getting various people together. Many of them drinking a bit, many of them a bit confused. Undina just sort of waving over to you, Caldian, Logwig.
Oh, book.
Waving
Offer?
at us to come?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'll go.
Undina, you have a pretty large group of people, as well as a Caldian and a Logwig, who are confused.
Hello. What is going on?
And then the stuff just go like that.
Okay, that sounded a bit.
Are you
Apparently she is also eating a rhinoceros at the same
Are
time.
you putting up a performance or what is it about? Are you putting up a performance of some sort?
Of course I am.
No doubt, no
Missed
doubt.
opportunity.
Let's listen in. Shh.
No! Don't shh!
Well, too late now. Oh man, if you don't want to perform, don't perform. Jesus Christ.
You see one of the dwarves
Listen.
wander over with a really wonky looking guitar. Right. Don't know what the fuck you want with this, but yeah.
If you do thing, is it like a nice thing or is it like a thing?
It is definitely out of tune.
Thanks.
You can tune it, but it is
Yeah.
definitely out of tune.
I am gonna tune it before that.
Alright.
Are you gonna say you're gonna tune it beforehand?
Yes. Give me a quick second.
Now the question is, how long are you gonna take tuning it? Because I've seen people do it on different levels.
I don't
Do I need
think
to roll
the
anything?
I don't think the society made of wyverns, Asamar, fire dwarves, Dwergar are particularly going to notice the subtleties of music.
You know, no
Wyverns
matter what
definitely
roll,
will
they'll enjoy it. Maybe wyverns will be agitated a little bit.
I
Yeah.
mean, they'll definitely
but
be annoyed.
considering you cannot roll under 14,
Maybe.
I would like you to roll me a performance check.
Uh,
I'm gonna say
you
that
can do this.
the song
Guidance.
is from my town. Oh, thank you.
Guidance.
That's the first time
Guidance.
someone has done that for me. What does it
You
do
have
again?
guidance.
1d4 extra.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh,
a,
maybe.
It's a lame or bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
But it's a cantrip.
32.
No, no, no.
Understandable,
No, no.
have a nice
No, no, no.
I rolled
this
that
one?
one.
That may differ. Probably.
Yeah. It feels nice to roll so high instead of like a -1 on wisdom in your campaign.
Hey, I didn't allocate the stats. Come on.
I know, but it would be shit on any one of them. Can you roll Arcana for me? No!
I refuse.
Can I just not make this thing play on its own?
Do you have the whichever version of it you want to play?
No.
Or how are you doing this?
Just the one you can find on YouTube when you type it.
Which version are you going?
Bruv. I'm gonna hijack your watch together.
Okay, go ahead. That's what I'm asking. Which version do you want to play?
And that's this one. I like that one so much. And Kurt is just sitting there like,
Oh, sorry, I've been reading my book so hard I've studied the art of war as well.
Already finished it by the time we're back.
I'm currently beating demons up, don't worry about me.
What are you playing?
It's
What are you doing?
Warhammer.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Total War.
I mean, to be fair, I'm designing my Warframe.
you guys are definitely something.
What else are we supposed to do?
Listen, it is not my fault. You guys chose. I mean, to be fair, for you, it's your.
No, I'm just like, bro, I've been trying to sit down and read this book for about 30
yeah.
sessions.
He get the possibility, he takes it, right?
That's fair. You're not getting many of those.
chill.
I mean, I've definitely chosen this, which is why I'm just listening in, and whilst I'm doing that, I'm choosing what paint to have my armor.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely listening in.
Which one of the
Dwargar?
cars? Yeah. Is drunkest.
Which one of the
Uh,
twerkers is the drunkest?
There are definitely a couple of them that are just like red-nosed, basically.
Good. I take it.
Just
By the
take
hand.
take the thing. Alright.
No, I'm not gonna lift it up. I don't even think I can lift it 1 inch off the floor.
Probably not.
No.
All right, you drag it forward.
For a dance. Yeah, take it for a dance.
What kind of a dance exactly?
I know, very happy, very much need feet for it, but he's small, so it's gonna be me dragging him along.
All right. I'm going to roll a performance check for this, and it's going to go poorly because I think Dwargar have the charisma of the literal rock they work with.
I will do it again. Ooh. I'm bad too.
It actually rolled a 16, so
Yay!
in that case,
You dance.
you bring it forward. One hand with the guitar, the other hand just like
No.
dragging this thing around.
Yeah.
As you see it attempt to follow your steps, every now and then tripping over it. At this point,
fine.
a couple giggles from the audience. Until, you see a couple of the Asimar walk forward. A couple of the Azur.
And the song's ended. They're too late.
They're too late. But you just played again.
No.
And at this point, you see
Song's
people.
great. Played more than once.
Yeah, well, we're not playing it now again, but I'm just
Okay,
saying.
good.
As you watch people come forward, not everyone. Many of them just sort of watch, doing their own thing.
At least they're having fun. For once
At
in a
some
while.
point, you see these little blue, sort of like will-o-wisp sort of flames appear in the sky. Slightly electric. As above the dancing circle that is now sort of congregated around the campfire,
Disco
you see
ball.
them. You see them just sort of move around, sort of warm and calm, just sort of circling around.
offering, just something else to look at as well.
Oh.
And so,
It's cute.
Yes.
I know, blah blah blah.
and so, after some more time, everything slowly starts to die down as it does get deeper into the night. People say their goodbyes. Many of them, walking over to you guys, just a quick sort of like pat on the back, like a little fist bump, where they head back. At the end, leaving just the four of you. As you watch the sort of like gaggle of Dwargar shuffle their way down the ramp.
Gonna wave.
I don't know what
Thank
you'd
you
call
for
them. What's the
joining
group of
us.
dwarfs? You actually get like many waves from the quite drunk dwarves at this point.
That's fine. At least they won't remember yet tomorrow anymore, I guess.
Is there anything the three of you, since James isn't here, would do?
Mm,
See if I can. Nah, I don't think there's a day to get really blasted out.
See if you can what?
Oh, I was considering just grabbing like some of the more strong alcohol to
There is
with.
definitely some strong alcohol. There's still some left in those like troughs.
yeah, I'll go have one.
Have some as well.
I need you guys to make me a con save with disadvantage.
Like
Oh.
the first bit I would get here, and then I would just take some with me to just finish the night safe. At
That
the
is perfectly fine.
place.
Con save with disadvantage. As you heard it called Wyvern's Breath.
Oh! I didn't say I was getting the really strong one.
Well, you went for the same one that Logwig went for, so.
Oh, pain.
Well, that's
Galdian,
I'm not drinking.
how are you carrying back two unconscious fellow
Oh,
party
wow.
members?
Oh, fuck.
With Lunastra's help.
I thought we were
She is not there.
With
alone. Go for the dwarves. They're still there.
The
They're not that fast.
Azimars, with the Azimars help. And the dwarves.
All of them are fucked off. This is at the very end. The only one left is the Azir who looks at you.
No.
Ah,
We're not that heavy.
Listen,
I mean, I'll drag him on the floor. But
it's okay.
for you to
can
explain
throw
what
me in the
happened to his
water as
face.
well.
Don't worry. I'll
The
throw
fuck
me
is
into the
something
water.
that strong? Like, I would have specifically taken like a small amount here just to get the feel for it, and then.
The thing is, the people that you've seen have drunk it with not really much of an issue.
Oh, okay.
So
It's magical alcohol. Okay. Okay.
it's not magical per se, but it is
No,
brewed.
he's not alone anymore. Look at that.
Oh, he's not alone anymore. There's a Hallet.
Yeah.
Who has
Alright.
minus one strength?
In that
He
case,
can
I will
also
say,
summon other animals. So.
yeah, I will hand wave the fact that you four get back to the house.
Or if I couldn't, I just leave them there to sleep. Not like
No.
it's gonna rain acid or anything, right?
Yeah,
Not here.
See, then they're fine.
All right.
you know, dwarves can dance. I'm gonna take a nap here. Ugh.
Almost as good as trees scream where they can. Awesome.
John,
I heard
You're next.
people screaming.
the two of you hear the door to the house open, a little bit of thuds, and then drunken noises coming from down below.
Hello, Cole. I missed you.
I'm back. And they're all laughing.
Because drunk Logwig.
Because I'm presuming there might be something more than just alcohol in this. I'm just taking a guess by the fact that what I would presume was just hard alcohol and would have been drunken like hard.
Dragon's Breath
alcohol.
is brewed with certain herbs and just a teensy weensy little bit of wyvern poison.
Nice.
What the fuck?
It gets you fucked.
I'm gonna ask.
Apparently-
So I want to. Am I there still? Are they all drinking? I'm
No,
assuming
those two,
We're
you guys are at the house now.
We're at the. I'm at the house.
I can walk.
All of you are at the house.
I can walk.
I want wyvern poison. I'm gonna ask for why.
I cannot walk. And then you just go dunk. The floor is floor.
John would be holed up in like his room or wherever he slept.
There are no your rooms. There's just like a large sort of like guest like room where there's a multiple beds.
I took her room.
So he's a bit off in his own head, slightly. He does realize that they're back, but he's just like, they're back. Okay.
All right. Galdian,
Mhm.
are you gonna put them to bed, or are you just gonna leave them there?
They wanted to hug the floor, so I let them.
Yeah.
Understandable. In that case, as you head upstairs, you see John just sitting on the bed, just kind of staring off into space, and Iranax still just chanting mumbo jumbo in front of him.
The cups are harmonizing.
I'll just nod toward John and then go and sit next to him. You missed the celebration.
I don't know if my mic picked that up.
You just.
Oh,
There was
yeah, okay, good.
Anxious?
Stressed.
Not a place you want to go back to.
Not necessarily.
Any particular reason?
What are Leonin?
I didn't pick it up. Did you ask what are Leonin?
John looks at you
Yeah.
and asks you that question.
What are Leonin? I honestly do not know. You are the first I've seen.
Have you ever heard stories about Leonin from the woods?
No.
You do see Haleth also walking, just moved down.
Violent. Territorial. Gruesome. Cursed beings. Bloodthirsty psychopaths. That's usually how they're seen.
I have seen a different side of them.
Yeah.
Tamed, contained, calculated, smart.
A lot of Leonin from the woods are what I described. a lot of Leonin from the woods are also just what I described, with what you just described.
That makes it worse.
I abandoned my clan. When my father is the Crawl. And when he wanted me to be the next leader. I fell in love with an elven girl. As a Leonin.
And I presume it is a taboo.
Leonin and elves of the woods have been fighting for a long time. Haleth can probably chime in on that.
Yes.
It's quite... For a Leonin and an elf to fall in love with each other would be a big deal. For the son of a Leonin Crawl to fall in love with an elven girl and to then leave his tribe for several months. Gives me many reasons as to why I am stressed about going. Because unlike going back to many different other places where we have people who we know that we can trust, that we can talk to, that keep us safe. I can't even promise you that my father won't kill me on sight. I mean this in every way. There is no place in the woods where we are safe. Every single second we spend in the woods, we will have to assume that someone is watching over us, ready to jump us. Elven kind, Leonin kind, and anything else that is inside of the woods. Add to the fact that we've also royally pissed off a big dragon. And that there is a necromancer on the loose somewhere around. I am not looking forward to this.
I think we can both agree, both not looking. I didn't know your circumstances. Sorry.
I don't like talking about them. But it's not like there's any point in me not speaking about it right now. Since we're going there anyways. it's gonna be better if you are all aware of my circumstances. Although I think I might have to repeat this again tomorrow, considering as he just looks down to Undina and Logwick on the floor.
No, I've moved them before coming.
They are on a different room. I
No,
didn't believe me.
yeah, they're both just on Aurelia's bed, just sort of passed out there. Occasionally, you hear like some sort of mumbling from the room.
As I'll probably have to explain this again tomorrow.
Well, perhaps you can also inform us about the possible dangers and maybe some things that you know that we might need to know about it.
Yeah.
Any detail, any information is important. Courtesies.
If I come up with anything, I will let you know tomorrow before we... Because currently, I can't come up with anything specific.
The Telvin girl. Is she worth it for you? Leaving everything. Do you regret your decision?
I would walk until the end of the earth. Find her. And that's my issue right now. She's gone.
Well, in that case, I'll be walking alongside you to help you.
Once I've found her, if she's still alive, that is, I'm fully aware of the possibilities that she is long gone. But if I do find her alive, and once we have cleared up everything we've gotten ourselves into, I will not be following the group anymore.
I understand.
But as I said, I have promised to help with certain things. And those things I will fulfill. But once that is fulfilled, I am gone.
That's fair. Tomorrow when we talk, the two of you have better insight on the place we are going. So, any information that the two of you can give us a slight better chance of surviving this. I'm gonna check on the others.
You do that.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to get some kind of sleep. Though I doubt I'll actually be able to get some good sleep tonight.
I'm assuming they have some of this alcohol that still ash. The only alcohol they were drinking, I didn't have any of it. I'm assuming I have a glass or something.
Oh, you know, Logwick took like a flask of it.
I'm gonna go to the where Logwick. I'm gonna take the flask, or attempt to take the flask, and then I'm gonna come back and give it to John. Attempt to get him a bit woozy, I guess, so he can sleep.
I don't like to drink when I'm stressed.
But I'm just offering it.
Thanks. But I don't like drinking when I'm stressed. Just want to sort my thoughts out.
I was just, like I said, I was thinking about you because there's
Yes.
gratitude.
Like I said, thanks, but I'll decline.
I'm gonna go put a flash back.
Alright.
I'm gonna steal a flash from it.
Alright.
Did anyone overhear any way to get this poison? Live then poison. Can you extract it during assuming?
You're still in like cutting out mode, James.
Oh, it's just Discord. I'm gonna just connect to repair.
I think it might. Okay, I was gonna say it might be sensitivity.
I was going to say.
No,
I heard you
it's
fine.
actually Discord because I'm just gonna stop putting my video on because
I heard you, man.
I had no bars in Discord for some reason, so I'm just not gonna put a video on. I said, did anyone hear of any way to get wyvern poison because they can brew it in the drinks?
Just got a head shake from John as he's just gonna probably kick back and try to close his eyes and just try to doze off.
I'll save it for tomorrow. I'm gonna go. Where do I sleep? Do I just doze off in this room as well?
Wherever
Yeah.
you find a place that's comfortable.
This room is like a guest room. It has like 8 beds.
Okay. Alright, I'll just get in the bed then and sleep. I try to sleep.
Callie, you realize Aranax has stopped chanting. Just kind of been sitting around listening to the conversation.
You know I don't need to chant, by the way.
Add some flavor.
Yeah, I'm writing in a book. Is all I'm doing.
Do the writing in the book.
Yeah, it's golden. That is the flavor. There is literal flavor text.
What is your flavor goal?
The flavor text is in the thing, the description of the ability.
However you wish to go about
I
it.
write in a book.
That is
What's your personality? A Mont Blanc pen.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's more of a Parker pen.
I gotcha, fam.
Actually, it's a Griffin's feather ink.
No, Parker pens are the best pens.
Yeah, you ain't getting pens in D&D, Hobie.
Yeah,
They're-
no, I prefer Crayola. They're really tasty.
So many
I
different
don't make
flavors. I
sense.
like blueberry.
It all makes sense now, Oliver.
It's wasted purple.
That's why I'm going game development. I like Crayola. Tastes like Play-Doh.
Were you gonna say anything, Robin? Or
I just said nice calligraphy, I guess.
It's not calligraphy, it's just writing.
Nice
Cope.
handwriting, whatever.
Cope.
Cope.
Thanks.
You missed the party.
I'm going to scan him up and down, see that he still got injuries, and I'm glad I missed it.
these are injuries he did from jumping off a cliff. It's not
Yep.
really, you know.
Yep, that's still fine. I still see he's in. Well, was injured. Yep.
Yeah. Done whatever you were preparing. Whatever that was.
Yes.
That's good.
It'll be a lot easier to take things on. Not stuck to one fireball a turn. Yes, I'm a bit more prepared for what awaits us.
Yes. I'm sure you keep things secret for a reason, but sometimes I do wish a little bit more transparency from you.
From me.
Yes.
What do you want to know?
There are a lot of secrets you keep inside of you, so I don't want to know anything in particular, but at some occasions you come up, oh, I knew that already, and something that might have been useful for the whole party to know.
I know I'm good at predicting the future, but not all the time. I guess I trust you enough at this point to show you why I know. I'm gonna pull my silver band off my head,
Mhm.
and Ash, I'm gonna peer into the future.
I'll roll it.
Which tab is it on? That one.
What's the cooldown for this again?
7 days, dude. It's been like fucking 14.
Yeah.
We're good.
How'd you roll?
I GM rolled it.
You close your eyes. Everything swirls.
It's
That is what
predicting
you're
the
getting in the
future. This is the fucking future. Fucking ambulance.
Caldian, you see a third eye, a smaller one, appear on Aranax's forehead. Open up. Initially just gray, and now just turning this vibrant blue. Aranax. You see a door get kicked open. An angry dwarven muttering. As you snap back.
You wanted to know how I knew. That's how. I can peer around once a week into the future.
That is amazing.
I mean, it's not useful all the time. Though, I do have to ask, who angered a dwarf?
What dwarf?
Do I recognize its face?
You didn't see the face, you just saw a leg.
I saw a leg. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be taller than it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a statement, not a question.
No, I'm taller than it, so how would I only see its leg?
Because you saw the side profile.
It's so small that I saw its entire leg under a door.
Not under the door, but
kicking
kicking
a
the
door.
door open and
But
the
you
leg
only
coming
see
through
the
like
door,
this.
yeah.
You saw the leg coming through like this, basically. And you see it from here.
I don't know. I only saw the dwarf's leg. And I could tell it was a dwarf. It was
I
quite
don't know.
stubby.
I don't know. I did not piss anyone.
From the other room, you just hear bananas.
I haven't. Do I have something to deal with them? Just
To
check.
deal with the dwarf?
No. The two in the other room.
Oh, they just need a good night's sleep.
Maybe they're a bit too warm. No. Seeing as it's warm here.
If you fucking freeze me, my guy.
I got something way worse.
I hope you're not going to create a snowstorm or something like that here.
Motherfucker is definitely thinking about it.
I'm not saying I can, but I can create a snowstorm in the room. Yeah, like,
Hey,
it may
You
be a
will have
possibility.
frozen herring
I
tomorrow.
think you should have done it during the party. That could have been very cool.
Yeah,
Many
maybe.
people here did not see anything snowing but ashes here. So.
Yes, but I learned something way more fun.
What did you learn? Enlighten me.
Burns John Aurelia says.
I now, yeah, I can cast multiple fireballs in a turn.
Oh.
The power of a god.
Wait, what?
Yep. I can cast them as a bonus action if I feel like it.
Are you a sorcerer now?
Melf
No,
is
no,
not.
no.
Melf is not a canon god in this universe,
No.
or whatever the fuck he is.
He's
just
right.
minute meteors.
Yeah.
I just want to say I can be if you want me to.
No,
Good
not
luck.
mouth. No, mouth. MELF.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
but you chose to ignore it.
Yes, I chose to ignore the F.
She realized she's already taken the F by getting too drunk.
Yeah. No, in like 20 years from now, I'll be proudly taking that F.
Mouse mighty meteors.
That is definitely interesting.
It is interesting, yeah.
Thank you for trusting me.
Yeah. I have other things I will reveal in course. It's just.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Also, if you know anything about the place we're going, any information can be useful. Not right now, when we all gathered.
Yeah, things have changed too much. It's been a while.
Yes, but maybe some older traditions stayed, and maybe that can be relevant.
There's trees in the forest. That's as much as I know.
You're welcome to make a history check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Damn.
Yes.
Somehow.
That's disadvantage, by the way.
Yes.
18 and 19.
I guess you remember it from the past, but you glimpse into the future and know how it is now.
The angry dwarf, it triggered something in my memory.
During your time as a student at the Arcane Halls, you know that the woods are not very well explored. It is almost impossible to find an accurate map of it. Most that you find are basically just, charlatans trying to pawn something off. There are people that say, there are things that are hidden in the woods. Treasures and all sorts of valuable things. But from what you learned directly from your master, even back then, even 200 years ago, the woods were a place of battle.
Also come into war.
Your understanding is that the woods were divided into 3. Hence the name the Triwield. And they were sort of divided between factions. However, all the factions that lived within the woods were isolationist. They fought amongst themselves, but none had much of an interest in going beyond their boundaries. For all of them believed that the woods were their ancestral rights. You also know, and it came to you as you were spoken to about the Earth Mother. A legend that the Earth Mother would once again rise. And along with her, the Titans that she led. And that they would bring the woods back to its former glory. This is also something that you know,
John.
John.
It's
John's been keeping secrets. Said.
eh?
So John's been keeping secrets, Sedge.
The sort of legend of the Earth Mother and the
Yeah.
Titan she commands. You are aware of that as well.
Yeah.
The day they come back will also be the day the woods rise. So it goes.
I definitely didn't forget that.
Yep.
He's definitely not buried in my notes somewhere.
Mhm.
I mean, I know I've written it down, and I remember it now.
Yes, that is why I'm bringing it back up now.
Yeah.
It has been a very long time.
Yeah.
Well, you remember all that, but I don't know if you say it. So.
Oh yeah, I'll
Have
tell
we
you.
hit the next thing?
No, I'll
No.
tell it. I'll tell you.
Iradex and Calvin have been talking.
Big
And
snacks.
the Iradex knows this. I don't know if he said anything.
I'm telling him.
Okay, the Iradex is telling it. In that case, you would be familiar with the story as well, John.
I'm sleeping, so
Oh, did you already go to bed? Okay.
yes.
In that case, you were familiar with napping.
Yes.
The biggest of snacks.
So you are informed, Chaldean.
Titans, what the hell?
I mean, I don't have much more info than that. It all just came to me at once. Like it was a lost memory. Or somebody told me.
It's the third eye.
Yeah, it's the third eye.
So, if you get hit here, does it hurt like your real eye? Or?
Tend not to get
just need
hit
to
like
know
you.
if you need to protect it more. Or...
I tend not to get hit like you.
From what you could tell, Chaldean, it is not an actual
Okay.
eye itself.
It's a gigabyte.
But you see it before it turned into an eye, a sort of like tattoo
Mhm.
or some sort of like a symbol there, which then morphed into a realistic looking eye.
Okay. Does it stay like this, or does it go back after the vision is done?
It goes back.
Okay.
You just see like a blue, or not a blue, like a silver tattoo on his head now.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Lonastra wanted to speak to us tomorrow.
You're muted, Kern.
I said you look like your near-death experiences have knocked you out.
Hmm? No, they didn't.
You were saying.
James, it's very loud.
I said Lonastra will want to speak to us tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Get some rest. I'll check on the others quickly.
I mean, I've had rest, but I guess I'll take the opportunity again. before that. I'm gonna walk to the door downstairs and ritual cast alarm. And I'm gonna choose the mode to actually be an alarm and not just trigger to my head.
Yep, that's fine.
I'll need to tell you the radius for that.
No, don't worry. The door is definitely within it.
It's within
30 feet.
60.
60.
Yeah, it's a mile otherwise.
Wait, does the alarm only trigger within 60 feet?
No. So there's two different states. I can choose for it to only trigger to me, and as long as I'm within a mile of the alarm, I'll know. Or I can make it so it's audible to everyone that's within 60 feet.
The door is further than. No, it'd be within. It would be within.
But so
60
everyone within
you guys are pretty much above the door.
So everyone within 60 feet will hear it.
Yep. So you guys will hear Dingus and Dangus passed out, and the other room will not.
Mm-hmm. And it's on the door, so when anything moves through the door that I haven't chosen, so I'll choose everyone in the party.
Yep, that is fine.
I'll
So
go.
I'll just designate creatures.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll go to the other room and nudge on Dina slightly. Can I borrow your crystal ball?
I was just gonna like you on the face like that. Yeah. Balls over there.
I'll go and take it.
The balls are indeed over there.
Alright, then I'll find a quiet corner away from the rest. And
If you break that ball, it's 1,000 gold.
yes, I am aware.
Thank you.
Oh wait, no, it's for scrying. Never mind.
Can
I-
make a,
I-
like,
I-
Hands
I-
back
ball
ball.
out of it.
No.
The crystal ball is for scrying, yes.
Yes, but that is not what I wanted for now.
Different
I'll
balls.
keep it for tomorrow then. What I want to do is go down and cast commune ritual.
Do you need any material components?
Incense
Alright.
and a vial of holy or unholy water.
Do you have?
It has no monetary value, so
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I can always like dunk
You
my
bless.
shield into water. Yes.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, that is not how you make holy water. Yeah, look, I'm splashing in the puddles now. Holy.
Everyone knows you get a
Well,
god to piss in
Andina
a
has
cup.
holy water.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
I'm literally. A
He has
cleric.
a focus, so. All right. So, you set your shield down.
Mhm.
Close your eyes. And you cast commune. The shield glows green. Slight spring breeze wraps up.
I'm asking to know an information about a certain person. The person that John cares about. I believe her name was Alana. Is she alive?
It takes a very long time. The winds sort of blow back and forth. You just get very monotone answer back. Unclear.
Worrisome. Is she anywhere in the try Dingsbungs woods?
Unclear. A fog lies upon the Triweald. Determining things within is difficult.
Thank you for trying. Is Aurelia alive?
Yes.
Good. Thank you for your help.
The shield fizzles out. You look at your shield and there's just like a bunch of like blackened sort of like scorch marks on it.
Mhm.
Something you've never seen before. Perhaps the type of questions you asked put strain upon it. You're not quite sure.
Mhm.
The functionality has not changed.
I'll pick it up. I'll try to rely on my own strength for now. Thank you. I know it doesn't hear, but just time to go to bed. And if maybe there's a couch, I'll just lay down on it.
Yep. Okay. All of you go to bed.
Mhm.
Iridax, what does your alarm sound like?
Like an alarm.
Make the noise.
No,
It's a goat sound.
it sounds like
Oh,
someone getting strangled.
Eshrin, I will spend an hour to summon Zelfits, and then
Alright.
It sounds like an owl getting strangled.
he will be an owl again.
Your bird is resummoned, joyfully reunites. As it hopes it is not going to be sent into some fucking piece of shit darkness again, where it's gonna get murdered.
Look, it's on my shoulder.
Very nice owl.
Yeah.
It's a cat owl.
Well, I ate that pizza in less than 10 minutes. I'm fine now. Let's go.
You're gonna be bloated and fart a lot.
Oh, I
On
don't
the view.
I didn't need this visual. Galdian,
Yes.
you wake up to the house apparently screaming as you just shoot up, and the first thing that comes flying by your face, sort of like the broken remains of the lock.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you bastards, I've been knocking for 3 fucking minutes. As a small, darker skinned dwarf waddles in, a large pouch in his hand, looks at you. Ah, fuck. Are you fucking deaf?
Yes.
Did we all wake from that? Ash, did we all wake from that?
Yes.
I'm just gonna stand up and
Ash,
There's a
chill.
screaming dwarf below you.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna walk right up to him.
Yep. Hammered boys, make me a perception check.
You see a very groggy.
Classic anime trope. Classic anime trope.
Eh,
Classic
is it-
anime trope. Come on.
Ludwig. Woo!
It's the long rest as well.
Yes.
Yes, it is
Yay,
long.
long rest.
Classic anime
Spell
trope.
slots.
Odita, you kinda wake up and you're like, Logwig, you're just fucking like a rabbit alert in the bed.
There's to
Rational
wake
drinker,
us up
don't
from our
worry about
slumber.
I'm just walking up really close to the dwarf.
Ah,
Sorry. We needed to sleep. We haven't had a rest in a very long time.
alright, why is the tree talking to me?
I'm
I'm gonna start crying in the background.
I'm
A very furry fucking tree.
very excited. What do you want?
To show my gratitude, but apparently you can't open the fucking door.
Yes, I apologize about that.
Right. Sit your asses down.
I
I
literally
got a
sit-
bunch of shit for you.
No, I'm just gonna keep standing. I'm gonna take
Oh,
one step to the side, and I'm gonna keep standing.
Do you want something or not?
John, did you wake up in a good mood today?
I'm going.
Trees
to
have fucking moods.
I'm
This
going
one
to.
gets in my way.
I'm going to sit down next to the midget.
Oh my God.
Yeah, fight! Fight!
He said that.
I will predict how well the fight goes. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's going to go very much in your favor.
No, I just sit down. He did say sit. He did say sit. He didn't specify where.
He just said
Nope,
that.
he did not. He just
Yes,
said
I just sit down right next to him.
he just looks at you, nods. Right, clear the table of all that fucking whatever the fuck. There's a bunch of cups. Right, you. Which one of you fuckers is Galleon?
Hi.
Right, Teostra sent me a grocery shopping list. I have half a mind to club you to death with this diamond. Right, let's see. And starts like rumbling through, or just like pulling random shit. Oh,
Rummage.
not this. Yeah, rummaging. Thank you. No, not this. Right. So, I don't know what the fuck scrying is. I don't know why you'd think we'd have a crystal ball. We do not.
I just gave him the information. The things I need. I did not expect
Right.
you personally
Here.
to have it.
2 pouches of diamond dust. 100 gold. 1 500 gold diamond, but you gotta fucking pay for that. I am not giving you this for free.
I can give you the gold. Sure.
There is a jewel, a massive ruby, worth 1,000 gold.
Mhm.
Once again, you pay for it if you want it. Incense, worth 500 gold. And I'm only going off the apparent price that it has in your world. You are ripping me off. Puts it down there.
Mhm.
The incense you can have.
Thank you.
Here, another diamond worth 300 gold. You pay for that.
Mhm.
I don't know where the fuck you think we get a glass eye or a jeweled horn from. I have no idea. I have a token of our god, Ladwergar. 20 gold. 25 gold for augury.
Mhm.
And magic against, well, detection. Magic items against that. No real chance of finding it. Unless you tell me far in advance.
Fair enough.
I despise that I've had to do this. But regardless, past all the anger and grumpiness, I understand you're doing this for the best of the fortress. So, I have a couple magic items that might help you. You are paying for it if you want it. And you see as he pulls out 3 pairs of what seems to be bone earrings,
Mm-hmm.
puts them next to each other. 500 gold per pair. Reduces the damage you take from undead by 1. Just a little bit.
So just flat 1 damage.
You don't
Give
need
me
to
that.
attune to it. I'm
Pair earrings, so 2 in total.
You're muted, Roman.
Pair
mean-
earrings, so 2 in total.
there are
Yes.
3 pairs. 3 pairs of
Three
earrings.
pairs.
So maximum of 6 damage, if you will.
You cannot wear more than 1 pair.
Okay.
I'm only selling 2 of them. One of them is for the lady that got my boys out yesterday.
Fair enough.
The third thing, he pulls out, or second thing, I guess, he pulls out a skull, an obsidian skull, intricately carved.
Mhm.
You can speak to dead things with that. Twice a day.
You see John just like eating, just like stopping a little bit.
Dude.
Just,
Dead things. So it's basically speak with dead.
did you say
Skull.
a price for that?
You
It-
muted
it's,
yourself,
it's,
Logan.
it's basically speak with dead skull.
Basically,
Yeah.
but twice a day.
Also, Ashwin, I don't know if you have it somewhere written down, the things that he offers.
I will message it to you. Give me a moment. 500 GP diamond. Only selling.
Mhm.
2x 100 GP diamond dust. Free. 1k GP ruby. Selling. Incense. 250 GP. So you still need to get some more if you want to go legend lore.
Mhm.
That's for free.
So I guess
Diamond.
since we're doing money
250
up now,
GP for free, and then 250 that he has.
so
Or-
everyone, have you guys discussed how you're gonna distribute the amount of golds
What?
among you? So the POW, you know, from the fucking the heist slash
We
The
still
claw-
have where Arthur died. We still have money from it, and we still did not decide how we divide it.
yeah. So I have the POW. I kind of didn't really catch what the resource distribution was, so it's just a POW of a worth.
They
That's
just all gave it to some to one person to hold on to.
yeah,
for the
but
time being.
like we still haven't decided what to do with it. So seeing as we're actually doing money right now,
Well,
we'll figure it out in a sec. Not even,
Yeah,
like,
but
I'm not even
that-
part of it.
that- I thought I asked you guys if you have done something with it yet, or if it's just
we haven't.
in-
Who did we give it to? Or are you holding it? Ludwig?
I still have it in my inventory, but I
Okay,
think
okay.
I gave it to you, or
No, I would have written down if you gave it to me, but so I don't have it.
How much does she have? How much was it?
It was 15k in total for all of us.
no,
less?
it's 3,700 because they kind of decided to, the amount of money I gave them to give it back. They didn't do that. They didn't tell that to my family, so they also paid 10k.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
so
you back paid
what's the leftover amount that combined?
3,700.
Is it combined?
Yeah,
That is
3,700.
taking out the amount of money I had beforehand to which they stole from
Okay,
me.
so 3,700.
So 700 for you guys, basically.
Well, I don't get it, so it'd be split between you four,
3,
5.
3.
4,
no.
actually 4. Yeah, 1, 2,
Well,
3,
because
4. Sorry.
I'm dead.
Mm.
I'm
Oh.
dead.
So 4, yeah,
Let me just check.
925.
925 each.
I'm not
Let
gonna
me just
steal
check
gold
the
off a
amount.
big dead man.
3,700, yeah.
Right, 925 then each.
Okay.
Did you just say 4?
Yeah, because
Yourself
I'm dead.
included.
No, excluded.
Oh,
You-
okay, sorry.
You, John, Aronax, and Galleon.
And Ondina gets richer and richer.
I am.
How much money am I getting?
925.
920. Oh, it's such an awkward number.
I will
I
go.
know,
I
right?
will go to Undina and ask her if she sold my sword yet.
In undetermined gems
May I
slash
have it
gold
back then?
slash whatever the fuck else
Yeah,
Catherine
I'm
decides.
gonna grab the.
Is there any other items, by the way? Ash, or is that everything? 'Cause we
That is
feel
all
like
he
we're-
seems to have with him.
So
How
we've
much
got
do you-
earrings, a talking, like a soul you could talk to.
There are 3 pairs of earrings and a skull, an obsidian skull.
What did the skull cost?
1,500.
The skull is 1,500 gold. It has the same effect as the earrings.
Do you need to achieve use?
You do not.
I take out 1,500 gold and I buy that.
I was. Yeah, I was
The
getting my sword to
earrings-
buy it.
The earrings and the skull have the same enchantment. You
So
cannot
it
wear
reduces
both.
damage. So it reduces damage. The
Yeah, I'm the last person that needs earrings as well. Yeah, I'm only getting the skull.
Very well. Preferably paid in platinum, please. Gold is fucking worthless.
Guess I'll take out the.
I have
I'll-
50 platinum, so
I'll
if you want-
I'll pay the 1,500 gold with 21 of the total being platinum, so 21 platinum coins. With 210, so you cannot get angry at humanoids giving me gold coins.
I can get
If
very
it-
fucking angry about it.
if
Usually
it-
I ask for double the price if it's
if you
fucking
re-
gold.
if you really want to exchange it, I have some platinum coins I'm willing to exchange.
See? Look at that. That's a good man.
How about
Good
the-
cross.
How much are we talking? Just like
Uh,
the
150 platinum.
Do you accept items? in
I
return?
have 50 platinum, so
What
As I-
item are you
As
offering?
I show him my sword.
Good make, but not necessary for us. Interesting material. Maybe if you had more of the material,
That is all I have.
shame.
Well, I hand over 21 platinum and then 1290 gold because that will be 1,500.
so
Are-
do I
Are you
need to
are
do-
you giving the platinum, Martin?
I can give him 50 platinum for 500 gold. So if
That's fine. He will take that trade. It's better than nothing. Right. Have you all decided what you want? I have better things to do.
Who's buying the rings then? Oh, the earrings then.
Just
You're
a
getting them
question.
for free.
Yes, Mel?
The earrings. Does it only reduce 1 damage? So one.
Yes.
One
You can
HP.
consider it +1 armor only for undead damage. Or damage from undead creatures.
Oh, so you get a plus at 1 AC against undead.
No, you take
No,
one less damage.
You take 1 less damage,
Alright.
which
is
is
it from each die or is it just from their
from
total
each
damage?
die.
From okay,
Oh, from
so
each die. That's
Or
fine.
well, no, not each die, but each tick of damage. So like each instance of damage.
So
If
from
it's 3
every
hits,
attack,
it's 3 damage reduced
you
across
reduce
the.
1 damage per attack.
Yes.
There we go.
It seems
So-
useless, but it also seems useful.
Like I said,
You get it for
it's
free
probably-
anyway.
like I said, it's probably
No, we
least
don't getting it for free.
It-
No,
it-
you
You
get it.
are.
useful.
You
only
are
with
getting
the
yours
I'm
for free.
already have.
Why?
Because
you
you,
helped.
were nice
You
to
invited
them.
everyone out.
what do you mean you already have?
I mean, I have so much HP and I have a bunch
Really?
of.
No, I
Damage
think it would be
like
better
Yeah.
on you, because on us it's only gonna reduce like 2, and
Oliver-
you're gonna take multiple hits, so it's gonna actually count up to something useful.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Oliver
but the
just
issue is I probably need to attune to it, and I already have.
No, you don't.
he
I
does
should-
not
I
what
don't
he said.
attune to
You,
it.
you
But
don't
he-
need an attunement slot. It's
eh,
just,
But as I said, the earrings and the
Yes.
skull have the same effect.
You,
so you're probably gonna
yeah.
have to give the skull to someone else, but
I want the skull.
he wants the skull.
okay.
Wait, I thought he meant the other lady. Who the fuck am I?
You are the
What?
only lady among us.
Ah, yes, the other
Unless
lady.
I am
How-
unaware of something.
Irinax in a sexy dress. That's the other lady.
Listen, I didn't hear the lady in this. I thought the lady is somewhere across the camp. I don't know, fucking know.
Hey, Leafia, how much
I-
platinum do you have? Because I want to trade gold for platinum. But then, given the platinum, I know you have a lot.
Dimension doors both out. Run!
Leafia, I know you have a lot. I've already seen it.
The hobgoblins win all the money. Run!
But I
Alright,
like platinum.
What's that?
you there, Chaldean.
Yes.
Which of the objects do you want?
I'll just take the 500 GP diamond.
What do you need the ruby for?
A spell called Planar Binding.
These guys not save up anything.
You're not used it yet. All.
It is not necessary. It is not necessary. I thought it might be useful to have in, but it's very circumstantial.
Hey, Ash, I've got a question.
So let them finish the thing first, then yes. You can message it to me as well.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
smack 100 platinum on the table,
It is not necessary, Andina.
but it's useful at the same time to have
The
it.
lass knows how to do business. Only platinum. The ruby's yours.
Can we get a discount for that? Because
Your
I
disc-
was- I know.
Don't
know,
test my patience.
I know. I was joking.
I could turn you into a barbecue dwarf. And then we get all of it for free.
Try your best.
I would like to see that happen. I
You're
think it would
threatening-
hurt you.
A dwarf that's lived inside of a fucking volcano with fire.
Don't just use fire.
If you would like to be dragon food, be my guest.
I like this guy.
That's what I thought.
Did you do that on the floor?
On the floor.
Clean it.
Yeah, how quickly did he want to die? He did it on me.
He's disrespectful. He's not that disrespectful.
Yeah. Send him to the plane of ice.
Sorry, it might be a silly question. That I was always been curious.
Are you gonna clean that?
No, it's not my house.
It's not our house either.
Right. So why do you care?
Clean it.
Absolutely not. Take your stuff, and I'm going.
If he didn't offer me a fucking nice pair of earrings that does something, I would have taken him by the ear and dragged him to the kitchen to grab a cloth and clean it. But I'm gonna grab a cloth without grabbing his ear, and I'm gonna hand it over to him.
I mean, we can make him do it.
Please clean that. It's not our house, it's not yours. It's a bit disrespectful to
Can't
leave
be
it like
that.
this.
Your friend is disrespectful to threaten to
He
throw a fireball at me.
He
I didn't
is
say I'd throw a
an
fireball.
old
at him.
man. He's clearly delusional.
He has dementia.
I didn't.
Don't
I
care
didn't.
which of the 1,000 diseases he has.
Number one, I didn't say I'd throw a fireball at him.
You said
Number-
if you burn him down, then you would get everything. That isn't something this particular character is going to take. So,
I mean,
He's
listen,
not wrong.
I'm not going to clean it up. Your friend isn't going to apologize. And we move on purely with business.
Daggers at fucking Euronex. Or you're gonna clean it with your beard.
Iranax Lufa guarantee. Absorbs 100% of all moisture.
It's the Scrub Daddy sponges.
Oh
What's the
no!
dwarf?
Oh,
What's the dwarf
no!
called again, Ash? What's the dwarf called again?
You don't know his name.
I just had a really
okay,
cursed
I'm
image
gonna
into
ask
my
him.
mind.
A smiley in your beard.
Excuse
No.
me. Can I ask a question before you leave?
What do you want?
Do you happen to know where I can get wyvern poison?
Ask a fucking wyvern. Why are you asking a dwarf?
Because I can't speak to a wyvern.
Neither can I!
I'm assuming you would know someone that sells it or trades it because you live here. I know it's very far fetched.
Listen. We don't interact with anything. We talk to Teastra. And that's it. I don't know enough about the world. Even within these walls. However, my hope is that the younger generation does. That's why you're getting the earrings.
It's very good.
If you want to ask someone, just ask one of the commanders. There's always flying around. Bloody wyvern bastards.
You seem angry about your protectors.
I'm angry about many things. Protector or not, for me, all of this is a horrible loss in value for the time I put into it.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but we're gonna make use of it. And
I'm aware, and because I can sometimes look past my angry, bushy beard, that's why you're getting it.
Ondina, do you have any? Can I trade some platinum for some gold? Like some gold for some platinum?
How much?
You see, I want the earrings.
50 for the earrings, right?
Yep.
And I'll just give you the 500 gold. Am I right?
I like platinum so much better than gold.
Well, I'm sorry. I'll have the earrings.
Alrighty.
I don't want to die anytime soon. They're probably endless hordes of fucking undead, so it might.
Please subtract 500 gold.
I already did. I'm paying.
Well, you don't
No,
need to. He needs
You
to.
don't need. I have. You've got 500 gold now.
He just traded with you.
I know,
Yeah.
but I need. Oh yeah.
You need to convert it. There's a button to convert money.
Mhm.
I would like to convert my 1 Swedish krona to 10,000 euros.
I'd like to do that as well.
That's not how it works.
Is anyone else buying the earring or any of the other stuff?
I am out of money.
Are you sure?
Roman's talking again, but muted.
I am out of money.
What do
Right,
you
well,
need?
that's a real shame.
I never had much.
Oh, fair.
Caldian, what do you need?
Oh wait, we did get like 900 gold right now, so I might have
Yeah.
a little bit more, but
What do you
I
need?
do not need anything. I have everything I needed.
So
That's
the earrings are
correct.
all bought out, right?
No,
No,
Oh.
there's one pair left.
If you need the earrings, I can give you some platinum.
I doubt I need the earrings.
That's to you as well, Logwood.
Well, with the amount of times I've gotten myself into kind of too close situations, I will give you 500 gold.
Yeah, yucky currency. Have the 50 platinum.
And that is going towards the dwarf.
I'm.
Grabs it, puts it in his pouch, which is now like just sort of like sagging with the amount of shit that's in it.
It's disgusting.
Well, I will take the Revivify diamond as well.
So you're paying 300 gold?
Yeah.
Very well.
Oh wait, he has another one of 500, right?
I already
Yes.
bought it.
Oh, you already. Oh. Well, I will share half of that with you. So you can add 25 blood back then?
I believe he did it in gold, so 250 gold, and you subtract 250 gold.
It's not gonna lie, those earrings sounds really good. Because even if it's just a little bit of defense, it is just flat defense.
It will
downside.
consistently add up.
Death
it's-
-1 is still death. So that's
The downside to it is that it is very specific in the creatures it works against. The upside is that it works pretty well.
And it has no straight downside. It's an upside without a downside, so
Yep.
it doesn't even take as a slot, so yeah.
Yep. Right. In that case. I appreciate you lot looking after the younger generation. Goodbye.
Hey,
And the door like slams shut.
I couldn't change the description, but I made a random item so in my inventory, so I know it's there. Just the name, yeah, the ring that drops.
Okay,
Well,
so
wearing this ring, you can cast a jump spell.
Ignore that. I could change the description.
He's just ready to jump off the fucking bridge.
Hey, Callion, we found your new favorite item.
Yes.
Hmm?
Nice.
It's the ring of bridge jumping.
Alright.
No, earring
The
does 1 damage.
the things that you didn't take, Roman, were just the token for augury and the incense for 250 gold, right?
What did the token of augury do again?
It allows him to cast augury.
Oh,
No, I mean I have the money for it, and I did say 150 was for free. 250 was for free, and then I had to pay for 250 for the 500.
Yeah, the incense is free. You bought the ruby. You took the diamond dust for free. You bought the 500 gold diamond. You bought the 300 gold diamond.
Yeah.
You did not buy the thing for augury.
Well, I
and
would buy it. Well,
you would buy it. Then subtract 25 gold as well.
Sure.
Oh,
Alright, in that case, you guys bought literally everything. That is fine.
It's good to do.
if
do
you can send
business.
me the link for the earrings or how they
I
go.
haven't made it yet. I will send it to you guys as soon as I do. So who has the earrings right now? It's Martin, James, and Mel, I guess.
Yes.
Mhm.
Though
Yeah, I
I mean,
got the
you don't have to use the earrings. It was basically like a group thing, even though it was more like targeted at thank this person for doing it, but it's like for you guys as a group.
Yeah, I just thought maybe that it would make it
Decided
useful.
as you
One
wish.
damage is 1 damage. You know what I mean? That's quite a lot for the long run. If I get like ganked by like 50.
Death -1 is
Yeah.
still death.
Yeah.
It
The
doesn't
thing
matter.
is,
to me.
in reality, it is the best on me, considering I already have physical damage reduction, and I have a fuck ton of HP, and I am the meat
Yeah.
sack of the group. But I want the magical scroll that allows me to talk to bony people, so...
Yeah, yeah.
And you get the same effect, so
Like I said, you get the same effect of it anyway.
yes,
But like,
you still have the same damage.
yeah, you
reduction.
still get reduced damage of 1
Oh, okay, then it's fine.
on the skull.
Actually,
I
I've done that purely so we cannot. see.
Basically, four of 6 if you have -1 damage per undead attack.
listen, it's not much, but it's summer. You may as well take it. You know, that's why I think.
I mean, for
Yeah.
me, it's gonna be a lot, because if they hit me with, like, what is a normal, let's say, undead with a weapon attack? do?
Yeah, and your rage and everything. That's
Let's say they do, like, a 1 attack does, like, 8 damage, let's say. Then it's gonna do 4 to me, -1, 3.
yeah, that's what I mean. It's huge to you.
That's huge.
And for me, losing 3 HP is...
Well, that means
Manageable.
if they hit you,
Well, considering I think I'm the only one that's
You
on
only
the
feel-
power word killable in the group at the moment. I think that's definitely manageable.
but
I am if I use counterspell.
You cannot counterspell that because it's instantaneous, right?
no,
You can still counterspell.
You
like-
can counterspell it as long as you're within cast range.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Slight.
Yeah,
And
power
then
word kill
for-
can be cast outside of counterspell range, I think.
I can just do the Kronk thing where they cast that powerful spell to try and do something with me, and I just stand there going, "What are you doing?"
I mean,
Yes. I cast
Oh, no.
sleep on you.
it's even better. It's the same range.
Oh, it is.
That's
Okay.
actually so funny.
Yep.
I tried to put fucking sleep me with a sleep spell, and I just have too much HP.
I cannot be, as long as I have spell slots, power kill can't kill me. Cool.
Nice.
Is there anything you guys would do?
Build a sign that says an angry dwarf spat on your floor.
Depends whether or not
He
we're gonna play
refused to
for a
clean
long
it
time
up.
after this, because this is kind of the question at this point. Are we gonna continue playing after this for a bit, or is this like over?
I would like to play for another 15-ish minutes, and then I have a good space,
okay.
a good spot to end on. Does that work for everyone?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
Depends. When are we heading?
When are you what?
When are we heading out in this?
That is up to you guys. You have been told today you should drop by the Obsidian Fortress in order to basically be ready to leave soon.
I think we should do that. After building the sign that says an angry dwarf spat here.
Would we remember from yesterday if there's any good spot to get some rations or something from, or are you not gonna be?
Rations will not be difficult. We can like if it's very basic survival thing, we can always like discuss it after.
Because I just don't want to be like that. We kind of find out like, oh, you're gonna drop us into a survival setting because we're gonna go to a completely hostile area
No.
now.
That's too expensive. We can't afford that, even with all of our platinum.
You're not going to be able to get like straight rations here. Like it's not like a major
No.
city where you can do that, but you'll be able to get, for example, meat that lasts for 3-4 days, like salted, to make sure it doesn't like go off. Or well, more like a week because salted. In that case, does anyone have anything in particular they'd want to do, or would you guys head to the dragons?
John would like to talk.
Oh yeah.
Yep,
We
go
said
ahead.
we will exchange information.
I can still hear you guys, but just gonna.
I probably should speak a bit before we get ready to head out. Like I made very clear, I am from the woods. And I left the woods. So I am unsure how I will be treated when we go into the woods. Haleth and I are the only ones that could potentially not be seen as hostile. Because we're both from the...
I think both of us together will be seen as a little bit outlandish.
Yes. There is also a high chance of us just being seen as hostiles as we have not been in the woods for a long time.
Yes. But there's also a good chance with all the confusion going on and the necromancer, for example, that we might be able to slip in, potentially.
So,
To what degree do you think they would consider allying up to get rid of the necromancer in the woods?
I don't know. It's been... I would need to ask Ashwin. Ashwin, how long have I been out of the woods now again?
No, but like, it's more of the question: to what
Well-
degree would you see your family
No.
giving the
Yeah, it's less
opportunity?
about the question he's asking is not whether like how long you've been gone, but more
No,
do you see a chance
I know,
of
but
oh.
I know, but I need to know how long have I been gone because that's gonna change my answer.
You've been gone for about a year, a little bit more than a year.
I
Since
guess
you've
what I've
done
been
a couple
gone
more
for
months.
90.
I don't. I've been gone for a year from the woods. I don't know how the situation is, sir.
I know nothing that's going on, so don't ask me. I've been gone for like 90.
So I can't give a guess. If I were to base my guess off of how things were when I left, you'd have a better chance fist fighting Andros himself than trying to convince them.
Yeah.
As my plan, I know this is a great claw. my father is the leader of said clan. They are very violent and very much prone. Killing before asking questions.
You reckon there's any possibility that they'll have some sort of lenience against you or no? None.
I don't know. I was supposed to inherit the role of the Krull.
Hmm.
Well, I've been gone for a year without explaining anything. I just left. I have no intention of becoming the Krull. And I don't know how my father will react to that, but I cannot see it being received well.
Hmm. Let's just hope that. I know it sounds dark. That the current incidents going on in there will somehow lead to some sort of unification. But until we see the actual
I doubt it.
damage, I doubt it as well. I've been gone for many years.
Knowing how the woodfolk see each other and interact with each other, it is very unlikely.
We can all hope.
The
Except
best,
you know more than me because I've been gone for a long time.
the best chance we'll have of surviving it is not being seen. Which is probably going to be impossible.
Yes, especially with you lot, you would attract much danger.
Staying low, not speaking to, making sure that you're not start conversation with people, hiding your features as much as possible. Things of that nature.
I think that's going to be pretty difficult. We can try.
Yeah, it's a much better idea than walking up to someone and asking for directions. That is like asking for them to take your eyes out of your eye sockets.
All I'm saying is if someone shoots at you, shoot back. Don't bother. Ask questions after.
You either have to fight them immediately or run away. Final thing, which I should probably tell you. In case we get separated in the woods, and you don't get killed on sight, and you need to find me against all odds if you are able to help people and they listen. My name is Creon. Creon Greatclaw.
Have I heard that? I'm doubting. I doubt I heard that name. But, yeah.
No one in the woods will know anyone that has the name John. If you could not that name in the woods, that would be great. As it is the name that I had taken when outside of the woods.
Can you write the name down in Roll20?
Yeah, or and maybe also once we go to the woods, start using it as your display name because I will be like, huh?
I will do that actually right now, just now.
crayon, like the crayon.
And then in between bracket John or something
Yep.
like that.
That's the plan.
Or the other way around. Jeffrey.
Very cool.
Let me open my notes.
Do we address you by your full name?
No. Freon is fine. I don't like the name. Please do refer to me as John until we reach Woodstoke.
Obviously.
I find that to be more basic.
Personable.
Yeah.
I mean, we could also use it. I mean, if we have to use it, we could be a warning for us all. If we need to, I think we're being trailed.
Whenever we get close to the
Onslaught.
woods, the second we leave here and get even close to the woods, that's when you should start using it.
Okay.
Pray that you will never have to try to find me using that name. One final thing. You are aware, I looked on most of you, but I'm looking for a girl named Alana. Do not bring up her name in the woods.
Okay.
Okay.
About that, do you have a full name and maybe something of hers? I could scribe.
We'll save that for later.
Well, I'd rather do it in a safe place like
I
this.
don't want to potentially ruin my headspace right now. If I find out that she is dead, then we will not survive through the woods.
Fair enough. I give Undina her crystal ball back.
Huh. How'd you get that?
I asked you if I can borrow it, and you told me to take it? Were you that drunk?
That wasn't
remind me of
normal.
it. I have a headache.
To be honest, it felt like there was maybe something else in that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, there were roofies.
Yes, there's no wyvern poison.
We got roofied?
No. No, stop winding around. No, there's wyvern poison in there to give you a kick. A small percentage.
Ye old medieval roofies.
Poison.
Wyvern poison.
Yeah.
I just want to say that we had to try the food first to make sure it wasn't poisoned. And now they try to poison us.
No, they didn't try to poison it. It's like alcohol's a
Correction, they did poison you.
Alcohol is
See?
also a poison.
They did not try. They succeeded.
alcohol's a poison.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like alcohol itself is a poison, so they didn't get the intent to poison it. Just gives you an extra kick.
In any case, we should head out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready when you are.
I said what I need to say.
Here we go again.
So how are we getting there? We
walk.
We're walking.
As you step out, a lot of you see a couple wyverns just sitting around, roosting nearby.
Is my child there?
Is Big Boy there?
You're both welcome to make a perception check.
I want Big Boy. Big Boy's mine.
I don't think anyone wants him.
I want him.
Good for you.
I just got a nat 20.
Why
could I have this earlier?
Well, with the natural 20, you clearly see he's not there.
Very much that. 100% accuracy. You can see it. It is like often like just sort of circling the main like citadel, but it is not here.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm gonna
James.
pick the biggest one there. Though.
They're all like relatively the same size. There is
Which
no
one's the
measuring.
bigger though? I should know because I've got a nat 20.
Sure,
in my
there's
eyes.
one that has like half an inch
Nice, I'll pick that one.
more of a nose.
Nice.
So
I'll
there
pick
you
that
go.
one. Yeah, that's my
He's got to.
favourite now.
He's got to compensate somehow.
Yeah, obviously.
Gonna keep making that joke until it gets old.
We just never. James is just trying to romance say whatever. Will you be mine? Will you be mine? Will you be mine?
Will you be mine?
He's
You are
part
now
of
mine.
those. He's part of those people who have been searching.
Hallett overnight goes to Google.
Yeah, he spams our wyverns removable.
I'm not.
I wish I could unhear certain things.
It's impossible.
How many wyverns did you say there were?
How many wyverns do you take?
There's one per person.
I'm just gonna go up to the one that looks the calmest.
The ones that seem to be sitting around here mostly just seem to be just pretty chill. It seems like whatever they've been waiting here for long enough. So
I'm just gonna go up to one of them and just put my hand on it and try to just feel the vibe of it.
Do I
Is
recognize?
is it being like, oh god, not the fat one?
Not the fat one again.
It holds its breath. Like
Wait,
you can't
wait!
You can't see me.
Detective thoughts.
It's fucking. He thinks it's a dinosaur. If I stand still, he can't see me.
Detect thoughts.
detect thought. All of them are just really hungry.
I give food.
If I
From
kill
where?
one-
Your penis.
No, I'm going to feed the
Please,
catman
sir.
to them.
I do
Please
not think
refrain
they
from
ate
coming
each
inside of the
one.
wyverns.
That's how you get more wyverns, though.
I'm just gonna. Did you? Should I make an insight to see how? the
Sure, you
dragon
can
is?
see how it vibes with you.
Yeah, I'm. No, actually, I'm not terrible at insight. I
Go for it.
forgot. Insight is wisdom.
You're terrible.
I could make it. I could have made it successful, but I decided not to.
It would be a waste of fucking important.
No, it is never a way. Dude, I haven't used a portent for like 6 in-game days.
I put my hand on it and then I realized I'm fucking stupid and I can't read thoughts. So I'm just gonna
Get on
mount.
it.
I'm just gonna mount the wyvern in a fucking respectful way.
You have seen the Reddit.
Sure.
I'm just going to the closest one and
I'll smash
taking
his
off
arm
without
off.
waiting.
I'm gonna just walk past a few, and if one just seems generally calm about my presence, I'm gonna approach it.
I'm probably. I want to sit on the one. I want to sit on it one straight away. I want my own. Well, not my own, but I want to ride the one. I want to be in control.
I'm gonna just say, all of you make it. Nina, I'm sorry, your little baby wyvern is not there.
That's why
All of
we
you make
dangle.
it.
That's why we dangle meat off the other wyverns, so we get followed.
Yeah, we just get an army of wyverns. Just get some meat, put it on the tail. Everyone just to the fucking drown.
Good luck getting it on the tail.
Body. Easy.
Alright, you'll have to give me 1 sec because I need to make sure this is correct.
Give you 1/6? No thanks.
Put the meat on the spikes.
That's what Halis wants to do with the wyvern. Is 1/6.
I mean, if anything, from what I've heard, that's what James wants to do.
Oh yeah, James is.
James is very ready to have sex with the wyvern, yes.
I want to. I want to.
ignore.
I'm gonna pet the wyvern.
I can't use my I can't use all the commands I know from PowerShell, like clear and clear memory. Doesn't work in real life.
I wanna get on a wyvern and head it.
Alright. So, all of you make it to the fortress itself. The gates are open. And as you walk in through the gates, you are met by the humanoid form of the lightning wyvern. Just nods at all of you. Garden. Teostra's out clearing your way right now. Lunastra will inform you of what you need to know.
We'll go there.
Good luck.
Okay.
So you do.
Yep.
As you walk in there, you see once again in this very sort of strange, almost tropical garden in the middle of the Ashlands. Large, white table. Lunastra sitting at the very head of it. Looking through a bunch of just scribbled pieces of parchment, frowning a little bit. Right, you're here. Sit. Right. I hope you all had a good day yesterday. How ready are you to leave?
Ready.
Well, that's ready as I will ever be.
Very well. Voltas will take all of you safely to the very edge of the Tri-Wheel.
May I ask a question?
You may.
Is there any chance of me getting a hand of some of that wyvern poison? I went around asking everyone, but didn't really know who to go to.
We do not collect poison from the wyverns that stay here.
Oh.
However, if necessary, I can get you short notice.
I'm sorry, I didn't know where to go. Apologies.
Once again, the wyverns here are free creatures. They live here of their own volition. We do not treat them as livestock.
That's what I heard as well. Yeah.
I will have my commander give you a vial before
Thank
you leave.
you. Sorry for short notice. Thank you. Sorry.
It's fine.
We'll just go back to listening.
Was everything to your satisfaction from Thragrock? Did he offer you what he promised? Whatever you were looking for. I'll take the silence as a yes. John, and I believe Haleth, you know the woods the best. What is your plan?
It's been about a year since I last set foot in the woods. And Haleth, it's been even longer for. We're gonna try to regain the lay of the land and understand where everything is and how the situation currently is before we do anything. We also
Do you
need
have
to
anyone you know? Any contacts?
Not that we can safely contact, no.
Right.
Like I said, it's been a year since I was in the woods. And Leonin are usually not too happy when their kind leaves. And they're not usually not even happier when they decide to come back again. So there is unfortunately a high risk that we have no allies in the woods.
There are two ways for you to get into the woods. The first, use the Burning Trail. The path that you, Leonin, and others of your tribes take. Your coming of age ritual. The Obsidian Fortress lies directly south of it.
Yeah.
However, there's another option. The Burning Trail will almost certainly be heavily guarded.
Which is why we're not gonna go with it.
Hear me out before you decide that. You would have to travel all the way down the Shrieking Spires, along the northern fringe. And you would enter near Moss Hut. You guys would not technically have this map, but I will show it to you guys just so it's easier for you guys to understand.
Yeah.
So you guys do not use meta information. You guys are here.
Yeah.
The Burning Trail is directly here.
Yeah.
And this is the other way.
Yeah.
Of course, you could always go through the Grey Divide and enter through Ivyleaf, but, well, that's the way you will have the most eyes upon you. There are enough people in Ivyleaf that make good money informing people within of strangers entering the woods.
It would also put us in danger of the Plains folk as well.
It would.
Looks like the entry from Moss Heart is probably going to be the better.
The risk you run there is that you go through the field of lava worms. And furthermore, the land to the south belongs to Zamaxes. There is a chance you might run into him again.
Going through the Burning Trail, however, will mean direct confrontation with Leonin.
There is a contact that we are aware of within the woods. An old shaman by the name of Voran Feldeth. He is one of the very few members of the humanoid races, whose ancestors still remember the oath that we practice.
Do I recall that person?
Make me a history check.
Yay. Incoming 5, 10, so 4.
You yourself know that there is a coven of druids that run Hilarial's Peace. You're also aware that they have taken members from both sides of the conflict, or all three sides, technically speaking, though the Ice Elves of the North generally keep to themselves. You are aware that the person that you know is a member of the council. This man is also a member. There are 3 in total.
Okay.
It is not a very large council, and it does not hold much sway over, war and things like that.
No.
But they do have the ability to threaten the withdrawal of aid. It is currently, as far as you remember, the only stabilizing factor in the region.
Where can we find the person?
Ilariel's Rest. Peace, sorry. Rest is up north.
Meaning we still have to go through one of 3 death jokes.
You have 3 ways. The longest way through Mossheart is probably the safest. Unless you run into Zemaxis. In which case, I do not know how that will end.
Going through the Burning Trail should, in theory, be the safest. But the fact that
Theory, the safest, yes.
But I don't see it being the safest with Leonin being...
It is the shortest distance to your goal.
However, they might kill us on sight. My reputation. I am also bad at lying, so I can't lie my way in.
And the entrance via the Great Divide puts you at risk from the monsters that live in the canyons.
And the Dominion guards that are been patrolled out as well.
There isn't any easy choice.
I believe it's a no-go. We would have to be walking to Mossheart, right?
Voltas will leave you about a day away within the mountain. Further than that, flying is too risky.
Yeah.
But then you must make your way through the Wormfield yourself.
If we were to choose the Burning Trail,
Voltas would leave you at the very entrance to the trail.
Bro, I don't want to get blown away by a dragon again. Once is enough.
would you rather be torn alive by Leonin?
Sounds like a pleasure. Have you ever been fucking barbecued by a dragon?
Have you ever been skinned by a Leonin?
No.
Exactly.
To be honest, at this point, I thought Ashton was going to end the session, so we can next session we can discuss what option we take.
If you guys would prefer to do that, I don't mind that either. But the only concern I have is that you guys would have forgotten what the 3 options are.
Oh, 3?
Listen,
there's only one option. Death.
I need to. I'm the only one that really needs to remember it, so it's fine. And I'll write it.
Right. Would you guys like to end it here then?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I don't want to be fucking barbecued like a shrimp again, even though the dragon was looking for a miraculous end. It's not gonna get it right now.
Of course it will.
Not from me. Oh yeah, well, I just want to say good luck. I will stand by the sideline. I will be like, woo, Zemaxis, woohoo! Because, not me.
I'm just gonna 1v1 the bitch.
Yeah, oh my goodness.